back at Ronnie Fowler Stadium. And you can see in our picture the captains very quickly. We'll tell you, ours come out early, and Coach Darby Palmer's with them. But Caden Clark and, of course, Andrew and Owen Hughes and Colton Nash, good to see him back in the lineup. David, you've got some defensive starters for us tonight.
Yeah, starting for the Eagles on defense. First we got number 13 at defensive end, Bailey Wolf. And then we have Chase Birmingham, number 42, nose guard, number 23, Elijah Wiley. And at the nickel, we're going to have a sophomore, number 10, Campbell Scott, and number 55 is going to be the Bandit, Tim Craig. And the linebackers, the left cornerback is 31, Andrew Hughes. Our two linebackers, number 80, Chance King, and number 58, Tucker Nash. And at the right cornerback, number 2, Trip Hearn. And your safeties are number 5, Cooper Cantrell, and number 11, Aaron Smith.
And you hear that the Eagles have made their appearance, and so has Clarksville Academy. Very quickly, Gene Langley Ford, small family dealership with low overhead. We save, so you save. The dealership that service-built 3500 East End Drive in Humboldt. King Jewelers, fine jewelry, friendly staff, custom designs, quality repairs. 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson, kingjewelers.com, and, of course, McDonald's, who brings you the replays. All Jackson locations, plus Bells, Brownsville. McDonald's is loving football. Okay, they very quickly, the Clarksville Academy offense will start Sean Scott at wide receiver. He's got good speed. The quarterback will be Miller Barnett, number 10. And DeAndre Wilson, a man we'll talk about a little more in a minute. He is a man to watch tonight. And, of course, Raylan, I better get the names right. Raylan O'Neill is the fullback when they're in the eye. The main running back has started for 3 years is Landry Forte. And, of course, the offensive linemen tonight are Dawson Gilbert, John Knight, Zach Mullins, James Say, and at tight end, Sterling Sloan. And while we've got a little time, and David can tell you about when the captains and stuff actually come out. It's somewhere, Dave, around 5 or 6 minutes?
Yeah, usually they'll the two officials will go out with about anywhere from 6 to 4 minutes is the protocol there, and they will call the captains out. And right now, I think that is that Ray Washington down there?
From this distance, it looks like Ray Washington.
I think it is. It's Ray Washington, and it's good to see he's the official right now that has his back to you on the television to the left. We'll zoom out later. Goose Jones is down there.
Good to see Goose. Goose is one of the great guys. Now, for 27, I see Landry Forte, the senior, and I believe number 2, Sean Scott, are two of the captains. I have not picked up on the numbers. It may be DeAndre Wilson may be one of those. I think he's hidden by Andrew Hughes.
Yeah, I think that's him.
And he is quick. For you folks in Jackson, Tennessee, the young man Davis over at TCA, he's got his kind of quickness.
Yeah,
but he hasn't beaten him in the 100 meters, though.
No, he has not. And he still that record still remains in Madison County. But I'll tell you right now, they're going to have to find a way to stop him, and it's going to be a tough job. All right, we've got the coin toss here, and Jackson Christian is going to be moving to the east end zone or the west end zone, and Fayetteville. Goodness gracious. Clarksville Academy has won the toss. They did not defer. They elect to receive. They want to put their offense on the field first, Coach.
You're absolutely right. And sometimes, David, you and I do a lot of football, so everybody bear with us a little bit. And and my apologies to the Clarksville fans, and we want to welcome them to our broadcast tonight. Tell you what we're going to do.
You have to put an over and under. I'm going to say Clarksdale. I say less than 7 times because I
may say Columbia, and my apologies if I do, but I spent time and actually worked some broadcasts there. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have Jackson Christian School football on WNWS.com.
We all love high school football, right, Coach?
Yes, we do, Dan. And we love Outback Steakhouse in Jackson.
The #1 ranked Outback Steakhouse in the entire state. And voted best steak in Jackson.
My Outback favorite is steak and unlimited shrimp. Get any steak on the menu and add unlimited shrimp for only $9.99. And I can eat as much as an entire football team.
Outback Steakhouse in Jackson has added some great new items. My new favorite is Bloomin' Fried Chicken. It's Outback's twist on fried chicken. A boneless chicken breast, hand-battered in bloomin' onion seasoning. seasoning, fried to golden brown, and drizzled with Outback's spicy signature bloomin' sauce.
Without Outback in Jackson, we couldn't broadcast and telecast all of these high school games.
Thanks, Coach. This is Ian Ensilaco at Outback in Jackson. Jackson and West Tennessee has been great to us, and supporting high school athletics and academics is our way to give back to the people that give us so much. Good luck to all of our young men and women in this new school year and football season.
Outback Steakhouse in Jackson, 194 Stonebrook Place. Open weekdays at 4 and weekends at 11.
Welcome back to Ronnie Fowler Stadium, where Will Bartell, who was 4 out of 6, put in the end zone last week. We can have a good battle of the kickers. The speed merchant is back there in the far spot, DeAndre Wilson, wearing number 11, and usually Scott is back there with him. Here's the kick. It's a line drive headed towards the end zone, and the feet are in the end zone. And
the ball never entered, he says.
They said it didn't enter. He caught it out in front. They bring it out to the 25. And I see on the tackle, one of our tacklers was number 22. That's Jackson Taylor.
That was a good return, to go with your heels on the goal line to get it out to the 25. Now the defense has got to go to work here, put some pressure. The offensive line of the Cougars we're going to outsize them, Coach. We got to outplay them.
Got to outplay them. They do have a couple of steps of quickness, and they're going to bring Scott to this side. Got trips left, one man in the backfield, and that is usually Landry Forte. It's just going to be a quick toss to him. And they actually had a different running back, and he's going to get 9 yards. And that was number 1 for them, Tristan Ladson, a surprise starter.
Yeah, it's the last second starting on the replay. They just pitch it out to him on the wide side. Got the wide receivers putting up good blocks on, and we get a linebacker over there make the tackle. And one of those deals where safe pass to open the game, and they pick up 8 yards on it. It'll be second. It's actually a long one or a short two. This time they go under center in the I formation. Quarterback's going to try to sneak it over left guard, and looks like they got enough push and had a little help from behind by some of his teammates, and it's going to be a first down. Yeah, that's all they had to do was get it across the 35-yard line. Quarterback sneak, nothing fancy about this. Just get behind your big men and then go forward, and you'll see the running back will get in there and push on them a little bit. So first and 10, we gotta make a stance here.
Absolutely. Be first and 10. The ball's on the 37-yard line. We're in the first quarter early, 10:50 to go here in the first quarter. And they're back under center, but they got an offset eye. They'll run a man in motion, overload this side. It's going to be the pitch sweep. Here comes Landry to this side. He cuts it back against the grain and gets about 5 yards, or actually about 3.
Yeah, he cut it back real good, and we stayed in our lanes, as you'll see on this replay. He gets out, he's got blocks ahead of him, but it's closing, and he cuts it back, and our linebackers are in the lanes. We do a good job right there in pursuit.
And that brings up 2nd and 7. Ball is now on the 40-yard line in the center of the field. So you've got equidistance to each sideline. Going to send Scott to the left. Got a wing left. That's where the power back in the I formation. Barnett under center. Sprints to his left. Looks for the short toss and underthrows it just a little bit. He had a man right on the 40-yard line, but he would have been hit immediately.
Yes, he was going to get tackled immediately. And, Coach, you'll see on this is just a basic roll to the top of the screen. He's rolling out to the left here. He's got to turn his body, and that's a hard throw for a high school quarterback to make to get that shoulder square. Coach, they're trying the outside. Other than the quarterback sneak, they seem to want to test our speed.
They really do. They want to see if they can get on the corners. Now, they do run the triple option. Now, sometimes it's only a dual option. It's keeper pitch, but they will dive the fullback on occasion. They're in their spread. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Quick drop and nice hit. And that one, it was there, but Andrew Hughes, he introduced himself to Gregory Carter.
Well, you'll see on this replay, Andrew Hughes times this absolutely perfect. He steps back in here. He's got his eyes on the quarterback. He's throwing. Bam. He hits him right there. Good set of downs right there for the Eagles.
And it was a good set of downs. The main punter is Weston Bell, but the place kicker also punts. We'll talk about the place kicker they have, but high snap, no rush. High, end over end. Danielle Brooks waits for it. dances, starts right, comes left, jukes one man. He's going to be hit by 2 or 3 and pulled down, but a nice, at least a 10-yard pickup, and he puts the ball on the JC 40.
Yeah, Danier did a really, really good job. That's what I like to see. Field that football on that punt. Don't let it hit the ground and go another 10 or 15, 20 yards down. He gets it, turns it upfield, and we got the nose of the football on the 40, Coach. Hey, short field, 60 yards to go. Let's go Eagles.
Absolutely, and they bring out the familiar people, the ones we told you that would start. And a little different formation this time. It's power, and they send a man in motion. It's going to be the jet sweep. Tinsley running the football. He's going to pick up about four good yards before he's met at the 44 of Jackson Christian.
Good first play. Tinsley gets the handoff in a misdirection, and he comes across the defense, and we get a good pickup right there. And I can just sense something right there. There's going to be a play off of that before this game's over with.
You're right. Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. And again, the power is to the left this time of the formation. Handoff to Danier Brooks. He comes around the left end across the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, and across the 30. And let's see where they mark him out of bounds. It looks like, Dave, the 29-yard line of Clarksville Academy.
Yeah, that's a great run right there. But watch Will Cisco right here, Coach, on this replay. You'll see him sweeping right here. Cisco gets the block on the outside. He's out there. Bam, that was it right there that freed him all the way down to the 30-yard line, 29-yard line. Good job, Will Cisco, blocking downfield.
And, of course, Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, winner of the Reader's Choice Award for Best Used Car Dealer. And here comes the snap. Quick snap they give to Taylor. He dances. He's going to get some yardage, but he was really searching for a hole then.
Yeah, he was, and I'll tell you that's the first play that we've had other than the quarterback sneak that has gone up the middle behind the big man. And he did a good job. I'll like you said, I'll take 3 yards every time I touch it.
And they've got a big defensive front there. They run 3 down linemen, and sometimes they'll walk those outside linebackers up. Sometimes they won't. And now this time they're going to show 3 with 2 stand-up ends or outside linebackers. Linebackers are coming. Quick toss outside to Will Cisco. He breaks it back inside. He's got the first down, twisting for more across the 15-yard line, and it's another first down.
It's going to be there all night, Coach. There's both of them out there. They cannot handle our speed. We get a great block from number 7, and then he just turns it straight up the field, north and south. That's the way we want to go.
Okay, it is 1st and 10. Ball just inside at the 14-yard line. We can still get a first down. Brooks left. Tinsley now in motion. Again, it's going to be the jet sweep. See if he gets a block. He needed 1. He cuts it back up. Tinsley smells the goal line. What do you have? Touchdown, Jackson Christian.
Well, Jackson Taylor does this one just like Will Cisco did the other one. You'll see this replay. As we come down, he seals that block off, and there's no question that Peyton Tinsley will not be denied. You look at the replay as we go right here. And let's go live and watch Bartell see the extra point here.
Bartell with Aaron Smith holding. Jackson Christian leads 6-0. The snap. The kick is up. It looks good. The referees say it is good. It's Jackson Christian 7. Clarksville Academy nothing with 7:46 to go in the first quarter on WNWS.com. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Kenny Sutherland of 5-Star Realty has one goal in mind, and that is helping you get top dollar for your home. If you're looking to score the home of your dreams, then Kenny Sutherland and 5-Star Realty is for you. With listings throughout Jackson and the surrounding area and a price range that is sure to work for you. Kenny has nearly 25 years of sales and customer service and specializes in representing buyers and sellers in the purchases and sales of new construction, homes, land, and investment properties. Call Kenny today at 444-1164 or find him online at kennysutherland.com.
And we're back with the Eagles leading 7-0. Bartell has it teed up. 2 men deep right at the goal line. Bartell gets this one higher, but maybe a little shorter. And they let him bring it out. David, the ball's in the end zone. I disagree with the official. And it's across the 15. There's a flag down.
We got a block in the back that's going to come here, Coach.
Yep, block in the back. There is, correct me if I'm wrong, it used to be when I was coaching, an invisible plane all the way up infinite. If that ball breaks the plane, it's a dead ball.
It is.
If your feet's in the end zone.
It's where the ball is, obviously, and the referee, Ray Washington, is standing right on the goal line there. And he obviously thinks that the ball is short of it. The feet may be in. He's got to be leaning forward, but it's close. I'll tell you that. It's close.
Yeah, and I'm not often critical, but this time I have to be a little bit.
But I'll tell you what, in the end, this works out in our favor because instead of the ball being at the 20 and actually it was a holding call, moves it back to the 9-yard line.
It sure does, and it puts the ball back inside their 10 on the 9. As David told you, 1st and 10, 91 yards to go. Slot to the left. They're in the spread. They throw the quick passes, and they want to get this man. This is Wilson, DeAndre Wilson. He's quicker than a hiccup, keeps his feet moving, gets a good gain, almost 10, and it'll depend on the spot of 10 yards.
Yeah, he drew a crowd real quick right there, and DeAndre Wilson just catches it, turns it up. We cannot afford to let him get in open area. If he gets any kind of space, he's gonna make it work in his favor.
And it is the second first down of the night for Clarksville Academy Cougars. Their coach, John Crosby, and their staff was so nice. Coach Wilkes was nice enough to help me with rosters and starting lineups. Wilson to the right of the formation, 2 receivers to the left, 2 in the backfield. And it is a give, and it's like a handback sweep. We'll pick up who's running the football. It's either Lanston or Sean Scott. And I will have to eat my words again. That was Thomas Wilson, who is a senior running back and does quite a good job.
They're keeping fresh legs back there right now, and definitely, they're once again they're trying to exploit our sidelines right now, and we're staying with them.
So Elijah Wiley is one of the young men in the backfield. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, and this time looks like they've got 4 wideouts in there.
Wilson,
one of them in the backfield, though. And he's sprinting. This is Barnett sprinting a shoestring, ankle tackle, whatever you want to call it. And we'll get that young man. That looked like Andrew Hughes again.
It is. It's Andrew Hughes, and he does a great job right here. He just he beats his man, turns right here on him, and the quarterback has to scramble at that point and takes him out pretty good.
Well, actually, I think it was Tripp Hearn that time.
It was Tripp. That's right.
It was Tripp Hearn. And it brings up a big 3rd and 12. And that's a long 12, too.
Yes, it is. 3rd down, big down. We got to keep our eye on Wilson right here now.
Tripp's left. We see Scott out there. Now, they're going to keep Wilson. They want to try to get single coverage. Safety leaning his way a little bit. They'll run a seam pattern. They throw it over the middle, and it's picked off by Aaron
He's
Smith.
gone.
Kiss him goodbye. He is, well, we thought he was gone. And a nice tackle over there.
Great job of staying in your area. Don't give it up, Aaron. I mean, he's there. He's doing what he has to do on the replay. He just sits down right here, Coach, and he sees it all the way down. Quarterback's got some pressure on him, throws it across the middle long. That is a absolute mistake. Do not throw that ball long across the middle. You'll get it picked off 9 times out of 10.
Well, we were definitely in the right defense, and normally instead of sending 3 into seams like that straight down the field, they will let one man either run a square out towards the sideline after they've cleared the area. They do run the post sometimes, and if you see 2 slots, they'll run one straight down the field, both wideouts, and then bring the slots underneath.
Right.
Jackson Christian 1st and 8. It's 1st and goal, and now the officials are going to stop the clock.
Jackson Christian called timeout.
Jackson Christian calls timeout. With Jackson Christian leading 7-0 in the first quarter, we'll call a 30-second timeout.
Get your college degree from Jackson State Community College tuition free. Update your credentials for your current job or begin your college career with no debt. From career-ready options that can get you into great-paying jobs to transfer pathways that allow a seamless transfer to a four-year university, Jackson State has you covered. Check out Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect at Jackson State. There's never been a better time to complete your degree. Call 731-425-2601 or visit jscc.edu for details. Jackson State Community College. Invested in your success.
Back at Ronnie Fowler Stadium where the Eagles lead 7-0. And Simmons Bank supports high school athletics and academics in West Tennessee. Find a location at simmonsbank.com. Mitchell's Body Shop, lifetime warranty on every car repair. Rental cars on site, 96 Riverport Drive in Jackson, and register for the UT tickets online. The Eagles are there, first and goal from the 8. Got a wing left. Wide out to the right. Go straight ahead to Jackson Taylor. He's made the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle, and he's going to get several tough yards before, well, he's still pumping, and it took a host of Cougars to get him down, Dave.
Yeah, they got him marked for no gain. It doesn't look like they're going to mark the ball at the 8-yard line, and he just takes it up the middle and makes a good spin right there and then keeps driving and keeps driving. But we still have it. Actually, we get a loss of one, Coach. We're back at the 9-yard line, it looks like.
Well, interesting situation. He actually looked like he had fought for a yard and maybe he gave ground. Sometimes when you pump and keep trying, but it's 2nd and 9 on the 9. Eagles a little tighter to the right side, more like a single wing now, and they send Tinsley in motion. There's a fumble, picking it up and keeping it. It's Caden Clark. He tries the left side, and he runs out of bounds.
That's a good decision right there by Caden. I mean, he's got nothing. He could turn it up and maybe get one and a half more yards right there, but take the lick. We don't need that right now. It's 3rd down. We've got an extremely good kicker. At this point, we need to play it safe.
Absolutely, and this is where we had a little trouble last week, though, was we failed twice inside the red zone.
And it cost us. So
it really did. We could have put the ball game out of reach or put it further out of reach late. I remember that one time we were sitting on the 5-yard line.
Yes, we were. But, right here, it's going to be a good play call. We've got a flag that has been dropped. And let's see what it's going to be against Clarksville. I think what they just called was an illegal substitution, which is just a long way of saying they had too many men on the field.
You're right about that. To make it now 1st and 5, as we could pick up the first down. Sarah of Jackson, Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC. And we'll go back to action here. And now the referee steps in over the football.
They're wanting the down box to say 3. It said 2.
3rd. Okay, I was going with the down box, and teaches me a good lesson because we couldn't get a first down. We started on the 8. So it's 3rd and goal, just inside the 5. The snap to Clark. He fumbles this one. He'll have to fall on it. And, he lost it, and now there's a very good chance that Clarksville Academy, unless he reached in there with strong hands.
I think our lineman got in there. I think he was able to pull it back in. Yes, he was able to roll over on it just enough to get it. That's 2 snaps in a row, and that was actually a good snap. That was just something he's wanting to look that pattern, look that defense. Take your eyes off of it just a second. We got to get this one through right here.
Well, David, this will be a 35-yard field goal attempt by Will Bartell. He's had 1 field goal this year, and he also missed from 40. Snap's good. Ball down. The kick is up. It looks good.
Yes, it's good.
And with the score, Jackson Christian 10 and Clarksville Academy nothing. Let's take a 30-second timeout.
Get your college degree from Jackson State Community College tuition free. Update your credentials for your current job or begin your college career with no debt. From career-ready options that can get you into great-paying jobs to transfer pathways that allow a seamless transfer to a four-year university, Jackson State has you covered. Check out Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect at Jackson State. There's never been a better time to complete your degree. Call 731-425-2601 or visit jscc.edu for details. Jackson State Community College. Invested in your success.
Back, we're ready, awaiting kickoff at Ronnie Fowler Stadium. Eagles leading 10-0. Old Town Spaghetti Store. Try the spaghetti and meatball special, including salad and bread for just $5.99 every day, Monday through Friday for lunch, 11 to 2, Carriage House Drive in Jackson. Bartell's got it teed up. He's ready. Let's see this time if it makes the end zone. This one is high end over end.
There's no doubt about this one.
He didn't leave any doubt. They were going to run it out, and this time Ray waved it.
Yeah,
dead.
when you see that one-handed referee looking like he's popping, trying to fly, that means it's in the end zone. We're going to put it on 20.
Master Fit Medical, a leading distributor of medical, surgical, and dental products to healthcare providers. Call 424-6383. Visit masterfit.net. Those people do a great job. They also have provided the tickets for the Titans games when they play at home.
They played good last week. Be a good time to go see them.
They sure did. Barnett's going to be under center this time. 1st and 10 for Clarksville on their own 20-yard line. They're in the eye. They give on the dive to the fullback. He's got good yardage. Football is loose. There is a scrum for it. If we were playing rugby, I would say it looks like Clarksville Academy got on it.
Yeah, they got back on it right there. Number 10 is Miller Barnett, the quarterback. He got back on it. Right now, we're not showing a whole lot of calmness in the quarterback position. Just both quarterbacks need to calm down and keep your eye on what's going on.
Maybe they need some stickum, David,
Hey,
because it's sweaty out there. Your palms are sweaty and stuff. Wilson to the right of the formation. It is the eye with a wing back to the right.
Oh, we're shifting into single coverage.
And they're going to try the fullback again. And no gain this time, and that was 22 running the football, Raylan O'Neal, who's also an outstanding linebacker.
Yeah, O'Neal hits the hole on the right-hand side behind the tackle, and there's just nothing there. We plug the hole, linebacker comes up, makes a great hit right there. I guess that's why they have not been trying up the middle, and they keep trying the flats out there. I tell you what, they're in single coverage right now, Coach, on this bottom side against Wilson, and we were shifting over to the other side. That puts it one-on-one. That's a tough matchup. Yeah. And Andrew Hughes is going to have to stay with him.
3rd and 7, ball on the 23. We'll see if the free safety's checking him out. And they bring a wing. Usually I got the tight end this time. Sprinting right, breaking out on the square out and throwing it into the ground is the quarterback Barnett.
Yeah, he's open right there. We get him on the run. He moves his feet. You can see on the replay here, he's going to run just a quick out. He's going to go down about 10 yards, cut to the outside. But the quarterback does not throw the ball hard. He doesn't set his feet. That's just what it is.
And their very fine punter, Weston Bell, comes on. He also plays wide out and quarterback both. Back deep, Danier Brooks. Little man can get it if he gets half a chance to go. Punt safe is on. Nice high punt. It's going to turn over. Brooks caught it, got maybe one out of it. He was hit immediately.
Great job by Brooks again. That making that catch right there probably just saved about 10 yards, and we've got a Cougar down after the contact
and
right
that's
here.
The young man that made the initial hit, and I'd love to give him credit because he covered hard, but we do have an injury. And while we've got an injury timeout, let's take a 30-second timeout here on WNWS.com.
At King Jewelers, we have over a quarter century of serving Jackson and West Tennessee with its jewelry needs. At King Jewelers, service is our watchword. We pride ourselves in timely, efficient, and quality service with a smile. So if it's diamonds, rings, watches, jewelry repair, and more, let King Jewelers at 16B Conrad Drive in Jackson serve you today. You can also give us a call at 664-8188. King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive.
Back where the Eagles lead 10-0 over the Cougars at Ronnie Fowler Stadium. Got a young man down, made an excellent play. And
that's number 27 that's down right now, and that is Landry Forte. He's the one that made the tackle. And, Coach, I believe right there is the definition of getting the wind knocked out of it.
Yes, it is. He'll be back. Landry Forte is okay. Also does several things for this team. Dermatology and skin cancer consultants, medical, surgical, cosmetic. They have locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Learn more at dermanskincancer.com. Eagles coming back out, and they have a 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Great field position, Dave.
Yeah, great field position, and once again, it's Brooks catching the ball, not letting it hit the ground.
Okay, we've got a wing to the right. Or actually, it makes it trips if you count the wing. And there's the quick toss to Will Cisco. He's got 5. Will he get 6, 7, 8? He's pretty close to that first down.
Yeah, Will Cisco does a great job. That's going to be there all night, Coach. There's no reason that it's not. You can see we're wide out. Just gets it to the talented Cisco right there. Makes a move, makes the first one miss. Comes down through there. I'll take that right there. That's 9 yards. They're putting double coverage out there on them. 2 wide receivers against their 2 defensive backs.
2nd and 1 in Clarksville Academy territory at the 42. Same formation, only to the left. There's the quick toss out to Cisco. He's got 1 man to beat, and he gets across the 40, gets the first down. And one of the smartest plays was by Danier Brooks not blocking the man in the back.
Yes, he saw that it was going to be in the back, and he knew it. And this is exactly the same play, but we're going to the different side here. And Wilson does a good job of running him out, but you are right. Brooks could have hit him. We would have gone back another 10 yards. He leaves it alone. First down, Eagles.
It's the 3rd first down by the Eagles tonight. 1:32 to go here in the first quarter with the Eagles leading 10-0. And again, 2 wideouts, a wing back, if you want to call that, trips. 1 man in the backfield with Clark. Hand off to Taylor. So this was supposed to be the version, I hate to say, the old Green Bay sweep. Supposed to get the guards and stuff out there, but this one was tackle for loss.
Yeah, it was, and the guards never made it out there. We're going to cut across the defense right here, and we're supposed to get out there and pull, and we let one just overpower us right there, and there's nothing that can disrupt that play more than the defensive pushing the lineman into the backfield.
Like 2nd and 13, sending Tinsley to the right, Cisco and Brooks to the left. The wing is to the left. Play being signaled in to Caden Clark, the senior quarterback, going against 3-man front with a stand-up outside linebacker. Here's Taylor over the left side, getting good yardage across the 30, driving, trying to get the first down, and now we all introduce ourselves.
I believe everybody on the football field's in that pile right here. And you look at this linebacker come on the blitz. He just was able to miss him. And once it did that linebacker position was vacated, takes it down. We're now a manageable short 3rd down.
And it looks like he got 10 yards, a nice pickup. It will be 3rd and 3 with about 28 seconds and counting. Eagles break the huddle. 3 receivers to the right. Here's folks jumping, and they almost broke the plane. They did break the plane. It's offsides, Dave.
Yeah, Caden Clark has got that hard count down. And, that's an art to that hard count. That's that hut. You give it that last little bit right there. You get him to jump offside. I think that's about the 3rd or 4th time that he's been able to do that.
And he does that without the flick. We got 5.9 seconds. They've stopped the clock. Victory Jackson North. Browse the pre-owned inventory at victoryjacksonnorth.com or come and see them at 531 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee. They're going to put 19 on there. West Tennessee Bone and Joint, keeping you active. Find out more at WTBJC.com or call 661-9825. And, of course, Jackson State Community College. Dual enrollment at Jackson State Community College is a great way to earn college credit while taking classes in high school. Visit jscc.edu or call 425-2601 for details. And that's a good thing to do is get that dual credit. Clark brings them out. They're in the spread. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They fake. They pump. They're going for all of it. It's up in the air. Jump ball. Tinsley. He's going to win it at 6'4". 24-yard touchdown pass is what I have,
Coach,
Dave.
on this replay, this is the definition of a back shoulder pass, and that's what happens right there. He throws it a little short on purpose and gets the back shoulder of him to where the defensive back runs through. The receiver just comes to his stop, lets him run by. Back shoulder pass, touchdown. Great pass.
Absolutely. Bartell will come on with Smith holding for the extra point. The kick is up. It looks good. The official says it is good. The Eagles lead 17-0. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. A 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com.
MasterFit Medical Supply is on a mission, and that mission is to supply everyone with premium medical equipment at savings you wouldn't find elsewhere. At MasterFit Medical Supply, we represent over 200 medical equipment and supply manufacturers and over 90,000 products, much of it in our warehouse right here in Jackson. Defibrillators, monitors, EKGs, pumps, sensors, and more. So when you need more affordable medical supplies, call MasterFit Medical Supply at 554-1223.
Nice body.
Thanks.
You've had some work done.
You should have seen me last week. I was a total wreck.
Oh, who did the work?
Well, I insisted on the best. Mitchell's Body Shop.
That is one good-looking ride.
Fender benders to total wrecks. Mitchell's gives a lifetime warranty on all repairs. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive, Jackson.
When you want the best body in town.
Back where the Eagles lead 17-0, Bartell kicks off. It looks like he's headed towards Lanston. He will get a chance right at the goal line to bring it off the center. Breaks to his right. Breaks one tackle. He's got the sideline. Now we cut him off, pin him in at about the 27-yard line, Dave.
Yeah, that's a great job of getting the speed. And, I mean, he had the sideline available to him right there, but we closed it down pretty quick. And those of you watching, obviously, we're watching on TV. We did not switch the camera angle around. It's unique that it happens, but the scoring play also ended the quarter, so we're going to switch them and have them go the other way.
And we're in the second quarter with 11:50 to go, and the Cougars break their huddle quickly. They'll operate with a tight end this time, which is Sterling Sloan. I formation, sending the wing back in motion. That means the power side is to this side. Handoff, trying left tackle. They want to get the seal, and breaking up and across and getting first down across the 40 and down to almost the 45 is number 3, and that's Thomas Wilson, who's quicker than a hiccup.
Yeah, Thomas Wilson did a good job of finding that seam, and he hit it good. And you know, we were in good pursuit. He made a good move. It was a good design play, good blocking on it. That's a good defensive play, too. Sometimes you just have to take your medicine.
1st and 10 on the 44. And that is the Clarksville Academy 44. They're bringing DeAndre Wilson to the left. They'll be in the eye with a wing to that left side. Barnett takes snap, gives again to the tailback, and he's off and running into Jackson Christian territory across the Jackson Christian 40-yard line for another first down, David, and we've got to find an answer quick because they're going to keep running the same play.
Yeah, they're running the quick hitters. I mean, they're going straight at the hole, and we had a defense where we took the outside right there. That was the call of the defense. They had a perfect offensive call for our defense, get a first down. It's all right. We'll settle down right here, Coach.
Looks like Wilson still at tailback. Wilson to the left. Wing left against the 4-man front. They send the wing back in motion. He'll stop, power to the right side, and they're going to give it to Wilson again. Or actually, yeah, Thomas Wilson is. I got to keep my Wilson straight, and he's going to get a little shorter game, but he's still got positive yardage.
Yeah, they're definitely decided that they wanted to run the football, and they're going to send a man in motion to the right-hand side, give it to Wilson, and he's going to try to stretch it out. He probably could have popped it up a little bit sooner, but great pursuit. Stay in your lanes. I'll tell you what. With their kicker that they've got, they're almost in field goal range.
Yeah, he can kick them up to 50 yards. His coach said he could hit 55-yarders. Again, I formation. Split in to the left. Pitch sweep coming to the left. He's got a blocker out in front. Nobody set the corner. And, again, good yardage. And this was DeAndre Wilson. He's going to get down inside the Jackson Christian 20 down to about the 16-yard line.
Yeah, Tristan Lawson did a real good job right there, and he spreads it out and comes on down, and you'll see him on the replay sweeping right here. He just rides the block, sees it that's outside. We get caught inside right there, and he just takes it down the sideline.
Right, and Huntington's beating Camden 35-6, and that's at halftime.
Ouch.
1st and 10 on the Jackson Christian School 16. The Cougars come out with Barnett under center in the I formation. They got Wilson at tailback again, and they're going to give straight ahead on a blast, and they're going to get about 3, maybe 4 tough yards there.
They have found something that they like, and they're going to stay with it right here, so we've got to make the adjustment. They're just going off tackle right here. He's up the middle, and it's kind of actually a run read. He gets to pick the hole that he wants to go in, and it was there. Gain of 3.
The old saying is run to daylight.
Yes,
he's quick. He hits the hole hard, and it's almost a stalemate between. Matter of fact, their offensive line is bigger than our defensive line.
Right.
2nd and 7, ball on the 13. Staying with the eye, Wilson the tailback. That's DeAndre, and they give to him. He's got a blocker out in front. They pull the guard. Here comes somebody, and we're going to get that young man's number. He shot up in there. You know who that is?
There's no question. That's Andrew Hughes.
Absolutely.
That come up. He was trying to get it outside. Hughes had a beat on him the whole way. You see him right here. He's cutting around there, right? He comes up. He is not going to let him out of his sight and get around him.
That looked like a missile right there.
Great. That's a great tackle. That
is
really
a great
tackle.
Makes it 3rd and a short 11. Ball is on the 17. Big play here. You'd like to drive them back a little further. You don't want to let them have the first down. It is inside their kicker's field goal range. And they're going to go to their spread formation, a slot to each side. They like to run people underneath, or either they'll just run straight down in the seams. And Jackson Christian has called a timeout, leading 17-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WNWS.com.
Not much has changed at Old Country Auto since Lonnie Cobb took over. Nope, looks like they've got a larger selection now. Yep, they still have friendly folks to help you. Yep, it's the same laid-back atmosphere people expect from Old Country Auto. Yep, check out that family looking at that SUV. Yep, think they can buy? Nope. Well, they did and got a great deal, too. Yep, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto sells Airways and 45 Bypass in Jackson, or online at Old Country.
Back here where the Eagles have a 17-0 lead, Sarah of Jackson, Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, Buick, Kia, one destination, so many choices. 189 Stonebridge. Visit sarahjackson.com. And don't forget about Tammy and Norman Reed of Hickman Realty, the Reed Nelson team. You can call them at 731-664-1006. Again, the spread, Dave, let's see if they run the seams or if they run the square outs with the slot people. They're going seams. Here's the quarterback rushing up the middle. Somehow he got out of there. He's almost got first down yardage. It'll depend on the spot.
I think he's going to have the first down by about a yard. They're blowing the clock dead, and Ray Washington says first down Cougars.
6 first down for the Cougars. And he got out of there in a hurry. I'm not so sure that was designed to be that way.
No, it just worked out for him. And, hey, right down the road in the second quarter right now, USJ 17, Tipton Rosemark, no score.
First and goal on the 5. 4 down territory. They've got the great field goal kicker, but they need a touchdown, but they would take it.
Yeah, field goal would be disappointed for them right now.
Offset eye. Now the referee stops the
We're going to let Clarksville have a timeout now.
Well, with Clarksville Academy taking a timeout, we're going to take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
It's savings time, and it's Sarah. Don't let the heat steal your money. The time to buy is now. Savings beyond belief. If it sounds too good to be true, it's not. All new 2019 GMC Sierra Crew Cab. Your price, $30,999. That's a 28% savings. Or GMC Sierra with rough country lift. Your price, $39,999. That's a 26% savings. 2019 Chevy Malibu LS. Your price, $17,999. That's a 25% savings. And 2019 Chevy Corvette. Save $13,900 in savings. Your price, $63,500. Sarah. One destination. So many choices.
Jackson Christian School football brought to you in part by Outback Steakhouse, the #1 Outback in the entire state, and voted best lunch in Jackson. 194 Stonebrook Place, Jackson, Tennessee. 17-0, Dave, but it's first and goal on the 5.
Yeah, Cougars needing a touchdown in the biggest way right here. We need to hold them, and it'd be disappointed field goal attempt.
Pitch sweep to the right, cutting into the seam, but I see one man at the bottom of the pile, then a host of Eagles come on to help finish him off, and we need to check and see who that first contact was by.
Yeah, this is a zone read by the running back. This is designed to pitch deep and just let him get his blocks. He's trying to find it right now, but it closes down, and that's number 33. He comes in there. That's Everett Wells. He comes back in there at the linebacker position, slides sideways, makes a great tackle.
Second and goal from the 5. They send Wilson, that's DeAndre Wilson, to the right, and that's Thomas Wilson in the backfield in the eye. Straight ahead, the quarterback sneaks it. He's got good yardage.
He's got it in.
And he just blew us off the football. He and the center did, and they took it up the middle in that gap. And Clarksville Academy on the board with 6 points at the 6:55 mark in the second quarter.
Yeah, they did a good job right there. Chose the right play. I mean, they're not going to turn around and hand it to a back right there. That quarterback just slips right off of the center. And we're going to get the first look at number 88 here. He is Nick Whitlow, outstanding left-footed kicker.
Yeah, Whitlow is left-footed, and we'll tell you something in a minute about the kickoffs. That one is up and stays barely in the stadium. It is 17-7, Jackson Christian with the lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout and be back on WNWS.com.
For those about to rock and dough, we salute you. Fresh and local tastes better. We make all our dough and sauce daily and shred our own cheese. At Rock and Dough Pizza, we smoke our own meat, prep all our fresh veggies in-house. You'll sing a rock and dough ballad when you bite into our signature Pizza USA. Burgers, grinders, wraps, pasta are just as great as our pizza. And the best Saturday and Sunday brunch in West Tennessee. Rock and Dough Pizza, downtown Jackson in the Jackson Walk. Open 7 days a week. Rockanddough.com and on social media.
Back where the Eagles lead with 6:55 to go in the second quarter, 17-7. A nice touchdown march by Columbia Academy, finished off by the quarterback, Miller Barnett, sneaking that one in, Dave. And only 2 kickoffs have been returned by this young man that's kicking off for them.
Well, and you can tell he has been to several kicking schools and kicking camps, and you'll watch him right here. This kid will definitely be kicking on Saturday. You may see him on Sunday.
And it's tough to catch that left-footed spiral. It comes to you differently if you do get a chance to return it. This one end over end, and we're going to get to return the third one. That's Tinsley across the 10, the 15. Dancing needs a block. He's running parallel, and now he's going to be hit back and dives forward, and they'll give him the 15. So it worked out actually better for Clarksville Academy.
Yeah, it did, and we just got caught running side to side right there. Coach got a score from Memphis here, and I'm gonna surprise you with this. Freedom Prep 13, Harding Academy 0. Freedom Prep is 3-0 on the year. Do you know who the head coach of Freedom Prep is?
No, I don't.
That would be the great Tim Thompson.
Oh, well, no wonder. No wonder, and I bet he has scoured and found some dandy athletes.
I think that Freedom Prep definitely has some athletes walking the halls.
1st and 10 on the 16 for the Eagles. Snap to Caden Clark. They're going to run the jet sweep to Danier Brooks, and it goes north and south. He may have picked up one. It'll depend on the spot. May not have gotten anything. Looks like a short gain.
Yeah, they stretched us out pretty good right there. You'll see Danier gets the jet sweep, and we're going out to the right. We get a good block, but we knock him back in, and their linebackers did exactly what you're supposed to do. Don't bite forward, go side to side.
Yeah, and don't forget to call Kenny Sutherland, a 5-star realty, a home buying expert, 731-444-1164. Slot right, single receiver, Brooks to the left. Here comes the linebacker. Quick toss out here and overthrown, and that time they hit Will Cisco while he's up in the air. The pass, and that's a legal hit, though.
Yeah, that's what you got to remember. Now, if he's behind the line of scrimmage, he's free game. There's no pass interference right there, and you'll see the throw is high, and he comes in and makes sure that he does not have that ball. But even if he gets there first, Coach, that's not a penalty as long as it happens behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that brings up a 3rd and 8 with the football on about the 17.5-yard line. It's a big 3rd down. You don't want to turn it back over.
Got a post right here.
Single coverage. If we read it, here comes the linebacker up the middle. Do we pick him up? Spring out, ball thrown high, overthrown, intended for Tinsley. And we probably had it, but the linebacker blew it up coming up the middle.
Yeah, he did, and he caused a little bit of confusion in there, but we got outside right there, and that's a timing route. That's not something that he's going to throw. He's waiting for him to get open. It's all timing, and once it got disrupted and it throws that timing off, very, very seldom is that a completed pass.
4th and 8, ball on the 18, and a very, very dangerous man, Tristan Ladson, is back at his own 45. Clark to punt. 1-step punt, end over end, angles it away, and it will bounce out of bounds, about the 47, 48-yard line?
Yeah, well, we got Glenn Hughes down here on the line, the linesman, and he's going to say we had a false start before the snap, so we're going to back this up. Actually, no, it's not half the distance, just 5 yards. We're going to have to punt it again, but we're going to be standing on the blue carpet to punt, and that's never a good thing.
No, it's not, and looks like the receiver Ladston will move up to the Jackson Christian 46, and they will get good field position this time. High punt. Let's see if he feels it and runs with it. He is. He's going to try the left. He gives ground, trying to get around, but there is that Will Cisco. Yes, it is.
Well, they just refuse to let them get outside right now. Will Cisco comes down. He stays in his lane just like a kickoff. He makes a move right there. He's not giving up at all. Will Cisco comes down in his lane, bang. That's the best we could come out of there. We got him as far back as we were going to get him.
Rockin' Pizza, they are there on the Jackson Walk downtown. They got the brunch Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 1. Sonic of Jackson, they got the cookie dough jackpot, and there are 6 locations of Sonic here in Jackson.
Love
First
that
and
cookie
10.
dough.
Yes, love that. DeAndre Wilson, the speedster, to the right of the formation. They stay in the eye. They have the other Wilson at tailback. 3-step drop, quick look, and they say it's incomplete. Passes have been a little low.
Yeah, that one was low, but I believe it was catchable. Let's see right here. He just takes the 2-step drop, bang, bang. He's going to get it out there to him, and it hit him right in the chest. He just tried to run with that a little bit quick.
Yeah, my pardon to the quarterback, Miller Barnett. That was perfect. 2nd and 10, ball on the Jackson Christian 46. That helps, but you have to give this man cushion, but you can't let him catch it underneath because he can dance all the way to the goal line.
And we're doing a good job on him right now. We're not letting him take part of this game. Now, he's got a 20-yard advantage right here.
Send the wing back to the right side of the formation. They're going to sweep left, trying to form that seam. Tucker Nash chasing, but Cantrell come up, and then Nash came back, fell in, and had some help on that. But good yardage that time across the 40.
Yeah, DeLandre Wilson, the wide receiver down here, he had a chance to make a block, and he just kind of pulled up. You won't see him. He's out of the frame right now, and they're going to run this sweep to the left. They're coming out. They get the pitch right here. Now, he could have made the block on the cornerback, but you'll see him come into the picture right there. Didn't block him. That's where we make the tackle.
3rd and 2, it's either going to be Thomas Wilson, the tailback, or watch the quarterback. He's got a first down if he takes it behind his center. They send the man in motion, and he goes forward.
You called it, Coach.
Yep. You could see that coming, and their center gets a good charge off the football, and he just taps him on the hip which way he's going.
And that's going to be a first down. Mr. Washington raises his hand, points towards the east. First down, Cougars.
7th first down. It's now 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line of Jackson Christian. David, we start out good defensively. We have not been able to stop them last series, and so far this one we have not been able to stop them.
Yeah, and I mean, they're putting together good sustained drives and looking good right now.
They send the man in motion. He'll stop, power. They're going to try the right tackle side. Dancing Wilson, he almost fumbled. And a good job of somebody reaching in there. We'll look for that. And then I see Nash and Wiley both over there, and Nash may be hurt.
Yeah, we saw him come through here, and he gets really, really lucky. You see it go right there, whoop, and he gets it, comes right back to him. That ball could have gone in any direction. Nash is down on one knee. He does not want to come out of this ball game, but I'll tell you right now, Coach Palmer's having nothing to do with it.
And he'll have to come out now, or if they snap the football before he gets off field. I would have gone up and quick snapped it. 2nd and 7, 3-step drop. There's the quick look, and they've got the man wide open, and he gets it. Looks like a first down. And that short passing game is wearing us out, but they're trying to draw us up so they can run past us.
Yeah, and we're in a catch-22 right there. If we're up on him, he goes deep, but he's going to come down about 7 yards. He's going to plant right there. He's going to get the ball. He goes down. We make the tackle, but we've got to give him room. We may end up at halftime getting somebody up on him and then somebody to take him after the fact.
After the fact is right. They send DeAndre Wilson out there again. I formation, the wing back is to that side, so they've got extra coverage over there. But we're going to run the ball off of left guard. Getting through there, looks like Cantrell is one of them, but there was a second
That
tackler.
would be Tripp Hearn got in there and just tore up the play. You'll see Tripp as he comes in. He pops this in right here, comes in there and makes a great hit. Tripp Hearn, number 2. Good job, son.
It is Tripp Hearn. 2:55 to go in the second quarter play. 10-point lead for Jackson Christian, but the Cougars are threatening. They have 2nd and 9. This time they bring a slot to the left, one wide out to the right. They're in the spread, 2 backs. They get max protection. They hit in that seam, and they got the first down and more. Catching the pass was Gregory Carter.
Yeah, Greg Carter just hits that seam right there. He has a good seam. He comes in. Nobody's on him. We're in the defense right there. Quarterback, great read. Just gets it, squeezes it right in between the corner and the linebacker. 1st and goal, Cougars.
You're right about that. And, again, another 1st and goal, and they have found a honey hole. And we can't wait for the clock to run down at 2:17 and get into the house and talk about it and make adjustments. DeAndre Wilson to the left. Bring 2 wideouts here to the right. And now a timeout is called by Jackson Christian. I believe that's their third.
They're out.
And we'll take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
Is something missing in your life? Do you seek purpose? Are you hungry? Reach for a classic. A Sonic Car-Up Classic with a juicy quarter-pound double cheeseburger and crispy tots for $2.99. You'll feel reinvigorated.
Hold up, it's only $2.99?
Hey, what happened to the Echo?
Oh, now you miss me.
Try the Sonic Car Hop Classique today for $2.99. Now with a 6-inch Philly cheesesteak. Tax not included. See menu for details. For a limited time only. Participating Sonic.
Back at Ronnie Fowler Stadium, 17-7. The Eagles lead, but their lead is being threatened. Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, winner of Reader's Choice Award for the best used auto dealer, oldcountryauto.com. They're on Airways at the 45 bypass. Go by and see Mitchell's Body Shop. They are on 96 Riverport Drive. And, of course, Best One Tire of Jackson and Brownsville. You can go to bestoneofjackson.com. And here come the Cougars, first and goal on the 8, David, almost in the center of the field. They're in their spread formation. 3-step drop. There's the breakout to the receiver, Wilson. He catches, dances, gives a little ground, and he'll get a couple of tough yards, but thank goodness we kept him out of the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see, we're going to give him that flat pattern, and he's going to catch it, and then we come in real strong. We take the outside away from him. We got a good tackle on the inside. Defensive back's doing a good job. Gain of 3, second goal from the 5.
Second and goal from the 5 with 1:40 to go in the second quarter of play. And we'll remind you about Sonic of Jackson, 6 locations, cookie dough, but great hamburgers. Treps left, 1 runner in the backfield. He runs the little B pattern, they call it, and he's going to take it all the way. 5 yards for the touchdown. That's number 27, Landry Forte, the senior, and it pulls the Cougars to within 4, and they'll have a chance at the extra point.
Yeah, they just swing this out, and it's good blocking downfield by the receivers, and just well-run offensive play right there.
Really is. 1:20 left to go in the second quarter, and this is a 3-point game. And what once looked like it was about to be a blowout is now a very tight contest. Those short passes have really hurt. The snap. The kick is up. It's definitely good. I don't even have to wait for the official on that one.
No,
It split the uprights.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's real simple. Once they get inside the Haywood County line, I believe they're in his range.
They are in his range. 17-14, Eagles lead. We'll be back after a 30-second timeout.
It's deer season at Tennessee Tractor, and we want to help you get a great deal on a John Deere. The 3025E is the simple and comfortable small tractor that delivers plenty of power, and you can get one with a loader, rotary cutter, and a trailer for just $222 per month and 0% financing for 84 months. That's Tennessee True. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. Offer ends 10/31/19. Subject to approved installment credit with John Deere Financial. For commercial use only, 10% down payment required. Taxes, freight, setup, and delivery could increase monthly payment. Restrictions apply. See your Tennessee.
And we're back. Eagles are ahead by 3. And they'll get a kickoff at the 120 mark. Very quickly, King Jewelers, fine jewelry, friendly staff, custom designs, quality repairs, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson. King Jewelers, Jackson.com. And, of course, McDonald's with the replays. All Jackson locations plus Bells and Brownsville. McDonald's is loving high school football. And Whitlock ready to kick off. We just saw the third one of the year returned a while ago, but it actually worked out better for them and started this unfortunate chain of events. Here's Whitlock, Dave, kicking off.
There's no doubt on this one.
I think you can just let that one go. If this was baseball, I'd say, Mr. Wilson, we need a new baseball.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you, I mean, there are 2 kickers that you're watching in this ball game that are going to be playing on Saturday. There's no question. We've got a great kicker in Bartell and Whitlock. I mean, very seldom in the world of high school football do you see kickers of this quality in the same game or even one. But this is a great way to look at these kids.
Yeah, really, too. Will Bartell does such a great job. Looks like Smith, Brooks, Now Jackson Taylor in the backfield.
One-on-one at the top of the screen, Coach.
Yep. Let's see what we've got.
He's looking.
There's a linebacker, though, and we have not blocked the center. And I don't think anybody touched him. He got there too quick. That looks like 26.
Yeah, he just shoots the gap right
Ryan
here.
Longwell.
There is nobody in there that touches him. The back tried to get over and just at least chip him a little bit. And right now, I'll tell you, let that clock run. We don't need any accidents down here. Let's just take our time with it.
Now, I think Clarksville has at least one timeout left. We have none. It is 2nd and 20. The ball is on the 10. Watch the linebacker cheat up. Sprinting out to his right. Caden Clark looking. He's got to dump it in there. And goes through one man's hand, but caught by Tinsley. Good concentration.
If that was a design play, you would say, let's throw through Brooks to Tinsley, because you'll see right here, I don't know who he was throwing to, Coach. He comes in and throws this pass, and Brooks thinks it's coming. He reaches his hands up, but bang, Tinsley ends up with it.
Well, with 40.6 seconds left, it is a manageable 3rd and 7. Ball at our own 23, closer to the 24. And we've got one man, that's Taylor in the backfield. Trips left. Here comes the linebacker again. We didn't get him blocked.
Yeah, but we got the play on.
Here comes Brooks. Brooks jukes one man. He's got a guy with the angle on him.
Get out of bounds.
And
we got no timeout.
They played swing the wide receiver around. On the tackle was Tristan Lanston, tackling number 1 Brooks. It's a first down, Jackson Christian, Dave.
We need to clock this thing real quick right here. We're going to huddle and let it happen, I think.
Brooks and Smith to the left. Cisco and Tinsley. Got to do something with it. No time. Oh, they called a timeout. Clarksville Academy stops the clock with 27.2. Interesting strategy.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, they had five players running off of the field at that time. All we had to do was snap it, and they're going to kill it. It wouldn't be a free play at that point because you would have too many. They'll call it an illegal substitution. But it would have been good to snap that ball right there. But, hey, we get to regroup.
Tennessee Tractor, your John Deere dealer for West Tennessee. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. Simmons Bank supports high school athletics and academics in West Tennessee. Find a location at SimmonsBank.com. And, of course, Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto at Airways Boulevard and 45 Bypass. We're going to tell you about the Jackson Christian soccer team at half. Dave is. We've got some other information. Don't forget about Best One Tire of Jackson and Brownsville. Take your next blowout to them. Best One Tire of Jackson.
All right, we need to hit a post right here. Something in the flat. Get out of bounds. Get it inside the 30, and let's take a shot.
Well, they're going to drop everybody but the 3 and the linebacker. He's coming. He is not even hiding it this time. This time we pick him up. We got time. It's up in the air.
We got it.
Tinsley on the jump ball. Ooh. And just a little over Tinsley's head. And
they throw it down there, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take my bets on Tinsley right there out jumping. You'll see this is just a jump ball. Tinsley's got position right there, but a good job by the cornerback to slip right back around.
Something I call an angle fade. I'd like to get Tinsley one-on-one with somebody throw the fade or the back shoulder, David, but I'd bring him in a little bit, and I'm not coaching. They know their routes, and they work on them. They may not even have this route in. He needs room to work just a little bit because he's taller than any of the defensive back, although they've moved a taller defensive back over here on him.
Need about 25 yards for a field goal attempt, Coach.
Yes, you do. 8 or 7-step drop over the middle, overthrown, and this time Tinsley plays defensive back, and he gets kind of rolled up. They rolled his knees accidentally as all 3 went up. And he needs to be careful.
He's gonna sit down for a second, and I think you're probably going to see a cramp right here.
This will stop the clock, and it's an official's timeout. And the trainers come out there. We'll keep it here. Very quickly, Sarah of Jackson, Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, Buick, Kia, one destination, so many choices, 189 Stonebridge. Visit sarahjackson.com. And, of course, Jackson State Community College. Dual enrollment at Jackson State Community College is a great way to earn college credit while taking classes in high school. Visit jscc.edu. Victory Jackson North. Browse the pre-owned inventory at victoryjacksonnorth.com or see them at 531 Van Drive. And I hear the clapping. Dave, I presume that he is up.
He is gingerly walking under his own power to the sidelines right there. I did not see him stretching the cramp out, but they may have been able to do that. I was actually blocked, but the closer he gets to the sideline, the better he's walking.
Yeah, and that's good. That means that they may have only strained a ligament a little bit. I believe it was in the knee area and not the cramp stuff, Dave. I really do.
Well, and
because the way they hit him is almost like a clip.
Yeah, I'd say he had to turn into a defensive back because it was thrown late across the middle.
And I did not say it was a clip. It was like that when you got three guys going up, and sometimes you roll the back of a guy's leg by accident. 3rd and 10, ball on the JCS 44. Here's the screen play again. Brooks is hemmed up, though. He needed a block, and those linemen got up. But look at the little quick man go. He's across the 45, the 50, into their territory. He has the first down and more at the 41-yard line with, is that 3.7 seconds left?
We do. Can we clock it?
All we can do, we got to line up, get under center, and put that football on the ground.
We got it.
We'll have 0.5 of a second to take a shot. And, of course, our big man Tinsley not in there. But you know what? Will Cisco and Brooks are both capable of some big things.
I'll tell you right now, if you want to throw one, and he was wide open in the first game just like we saw it, right now I have a feeling that you're going to see Aaron Smith get this ball thrown to him.
Well, on the snap of the football, Tristan Landon, the safety, and I'll have to pick up the other safety, they will drop back another 5 to 10 yards. Linebackers will be in the deep hook zone. It will be a 4-man rush. They're going to walk one of the linebackers. Now, one of the interior, the Sam linebackers cheating up, and I think he's fixing to come. You got to block gap. We didn't get him, forced him off to the side. That's Clark.
We're over the
Here's
middle.
A pass over the middle. Brooks got it, but time will run out on a great completion. With time running out, Jackson Christian 17, Clarksville Academy 14. I almost said it, and I knew I'd have a bug, but we're going to have a 20-minute, not 20 minutes of commercials, but a 20-minute halftime. We'll see the Jackson Christian Band. We'll tell you about the soccer team. But let's take a 3-minute timeout here on WNWS.com.
Simmons Bank is a proud sponsor of high school football in West Tennessee. It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Simmons Bank. Whether you need a startup capital, equipment loans, money for expansion, or deposit products, Simmons Bank has experienced bankers that will give you the time, accessibility, and service you desire. Come see us at any of our 24 locations throughout West Tennessee, or visit us online at simmonsbank.com. The Simmons Bank team is ready to help you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Mamma mia, kids eat free. At Old Town Spaghetti Store, every Monday, kids eat free per one adult entree. Free pasta, free drink, free ice cream. Dine in only. And every Monday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, adults can enjoy a 3-course pasta meal for just $8.99. Any pasta, any sauce, salad, or soup, and Spumoni ice cream, all for just $8.99. If you have to miss Monday, don't miss Lasagna Tuesday for $9.99. A delicious way to start your week Monday and Tuesday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, Carriage House Drive, Jackson.
West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to announce Dr. Jace Smith has joined their winning team. Dr. Smith grew up in Jackson, and after medical school, there was no other place he wanted to come back to than Jackson. Dr. Jace Smith is ecstatic about the opportunity to serve his local community and be close to friends and family. Since school started back and the sports season is in full gear, when you experience an injury, let West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic help you recover quickly. Visit their website, WTBJC.com. West Tennessee's most respected orthopedic practice serving West Tennessee.
This is Tammy Reed with Hickman Realty Group. What does real estate and football have in common? Both have to have team players. Both are trying to make it to the gold, and in the end, the best team always wins. That's why you need a winning team working for you. With over 75 years combined experience, no other agent or teams come close to the sales of the Reed Nelson team for the past 10 years. Put the team with a winning record to work for you today. Call the Reed Nelson team, Hickman Realty Group, 664-1006. Visit our website at reedteam.com.
Sakura set the standard in West Tennessee for Japanese sushi rolls and hibachi grill items. By popular demand, we have added a Chinese menu. For starters, egg drop and sweet and sour soups. Entrees include chicken broccoli, General Tso's chicken, Mongolian beef, sweet and sour chicken, and lo mein with your choice of meat. For a limited time, Sakura is offering 2 new entrees, lobster and fried rice, and hot kung pao chicken. Sakura at 70 Carriage House. Dine in, delivery, or call in for pickup at 664-2878.
Hi, this is Dan Reeves. Please listen up. More people are being diagnosed with skin cancer each year than the sum of all other types of cancer. I was one. More than 10 years ago, nurse practitioner Boer diagnosed me with precancerous spots. She kept a close watch on my skin, prescribed topical skin cream that repaired my skin, but I waited too late to avoid skin cancer. Fortunately, regular visits to dermatology and skin cancer consultants led to early discovery. Dr. Carranza was able to remove the skin cancer from above my right eye with Mohs micrographic surgery. I bet you didn't know that. How could you? There is no visible scar. Dermatology and Skin Cancer Consultants is the premier destination in West Tennessee for treatment of all skin conditions and disorders. They specialize in comprehensive medical, surgical, and cosmetic care of adult and pediatric skin and nails. Dermatology and Skin Cancer Consultants in Humboldt and Jackson. Don't wait till it's too late. I almost did. Schedule an appointment by visiting dermandskincancer.com or call 784-4300. That's 784-4300.
Don't miss Victory Honda of Jackson's huge Labor Day weekend spectacular. Going on now. This is your final chance to get special clearance pricing on every brand new Honda in stock. And now through Labor Day, we'll pay your sales tax on any select vehicle. That's right. We'll pay your sales tax. Plus, make no payments until 2020. For complete details, visit victoryhondajackson.com. Then come into Victory Honda on Highway 45 Bypass today and get special clearance pricing. But hurry, the final days of the Honda Summer Spectacular event are here at Victory Honda, and it all ends on Labor Day.
With top-tier credit approval, not all buyers or vehicles will qualify. Sale price will include applicable sales tax, which will be paid by the seller dealer. Not valid on previous purchases. Excludes Honda HR-V, Type R, and Honda Fit models. Plus tag, license, and $599 doc fee. First 4 payments totaling up to $880 made by dealer in lieu of any other discount. Offers do not combine. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends 9/2/19.
And welcome back to Ronnie Fowler Stadium on a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Friday the 13th, Friday football, Friday night. We're going to give you some quick scores here at the half. We've got South Gibson 7, Crockett County 7, Hardin County's 14, Dyersburg no score, Milan 7, Lexington 6, Haywood 21, Liberty 14. That's a shocker right there. Peabody 21, Southside no score, Tipton Rosemark 0, USJ 17, TCA 7, Fayette Academy 14, and in the one we're watching pretty close right here, Davidson Academy and Columbia Academy, both they've not won one. Neither one of them have won one this year, 7-7. We'd like to tell you real quick that the Jackson Christian soccer team, the Eagles, pick up 2 district wins this week, one over Fayette Academy and one over Tipton Rosemark. And in middle school football, hey, they're 3-0. They are 3-0 after a 28-26 win over Gibson County. And Shamer Holloman, I tell you what, he had 2 long touchdowns. And I'll tell you right now, that middle school football team is coming on, and that can only mean much, much better things for the Jackson Eagles as we come in to the future. We're going to take about a 2-minute timeout right here, and we're going to tell you that the halftime score is Jackson Christian Eagles 17, Clarksville Cougars 14.
Welcome to Hughes Eye. Our doctors and staff look forward to having you as a patient at our clinic. Our doctors and staff work together as a team to treat patients with outstanding care in a positive and friendly environment. We work closely with your local eye and medical doctors to provide care centered around you. Hughes Eye has offices throughout West Tennessee to better serve you. We offer cataract, LASIK, and glaucoma procedures, retina and oculoplastic specialties, as well as the treatment and management of many ocular diseases. We're proud to offer advanced technology to provide the most up-to-date treatment options for your eyes. Prior to your appointment, please take a moment to visit our website at hugheseye.com. There, you can submit new patient forms, find directions to our clinics, and learn more about your ocular condition. Thank you for choosing Hughes Eye.
hello to quality time at Marco's. Hello to the best part of the day and to making someone else's. Say hello to late nights and to the best night ever. These are the primo moments, and they call for Italian quality pizza. Dough made from scratch every day. Sauce with a history in the making from the original Gianmarco recipe. Say hello to an authentic favorite. Every store, every day, the Italian way. Hello, Primo.
Sometimes a routine is a good thing to break. Start your morning at McDonald's and get any of these sandwiches for just $1 each. Because if you don't deserve a morning that's a little easier and a lot tastier, who does?
To Ronnie Fowler Stadium, where the halftime score is your Jackson Christian Eagles 17, and that would be Clarksville Academy. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. 14. And for your halftime stats, we're going to bring in Greg Armour. Tell them what we got here, Greg.
Well, for Jackson Christian, in the rushing department, we rushed 10 times for 36 yards. Leading rusher is Daniel Brooks, 2 carries for 28 yards. In the passing department, Caden Clark attempted 13 passes, completed 8 for 129 yards. Receivers, Peyton Tinsley, 2 for 38. Will Cisco, 3 for 30. Daniel Brooks, 3 for 62. For Clarksville Academy, they rushed the ball 18 times for 75 yards. In the passing department, they attempted 10 passes, completed 5 for 33 yards. And our scoring was a touchdown to Tinsley and a rushing touchdown to Tinsley and a field goal by Will Bartell, 35 yards.
Yeah, we opened up the game 17 unanswered, and it looked like we were going to run away with it, and then all of a sudden 14 unanswered by the Cougars, and we got a pretty good game going here.
Yep.
Well, Greg will be back after the ball game to bring you the final stats, and right now we're going to take just a short timeout right here, and we'll be back as the Jackson Christian Band prepares to take the field for their halftime show. We'll try to get you a little bit of that, but you're listening and watching Jackson Christian football on WNWS.com.
Kenny Sutherland of 5-Star Realty has one goal in mind, and that is helping you get top dollar for your home. If you're looking to score the home of your dreams, then Kenny Sutherland and 5-Star Realty is for you. With listings throughout Jackson and the surrounding area and a price range that is sure to work for you. Kenny has nearly 25 years of sales and customer service and specializes in representing buyers and sellers in the purchases and sales of new construction, homes, land, and investment properties. Call Kenny today at 444-1164 or find him online at kennysutherland.com.
Get your college degree from Jackson State Community College tuition free. Update your credentials for your current job or begin your college career with no debt. From career-ready options that can get you into great-paying jobs to transfer pathways that allow a seamless transfer to a 4-year university, Jackson State has you covered. Check out Tennessee Promise and Tennessee Reconnect at Jackson State. There's never been a better time to complete your degree. Call 731-425-2601 or visit jscc.edu for details. Jackson State Community College. Invested in your success.
Back at Jackson Christian School, Ronnie Fowler Stadium, approximately 4 minutes left in the half. The officials may give them a little extra time. And we're going to let you have a little coverage of the Jackson Christian Band here, and then we'll come back with some more stats and action. And a little bonus coverage of the Jackson Christian School Band. They have a really great sound. We're going to take a 1 minute timeout, then we'll be back to set the stage for the second half. You're listening to WNWS.com.
At King Jewelers, we have over a quarter century of serving Jackson and West Tennessee with its jewelry needs. At King Jewelers, service is our watchword. We pride ourselves in timely, efficient, and quality service with a smile. So if it's diamonds, rings, watches, jewelry repair, and more, let King Jewelers at 16B Conrad Drive in Jackson serve you today. You can also give us a call at 664-8188. King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive. MasterFit Medical Supply is on a mission, and that mission is to supply everyone with premium medical equipment at savings you wouldn't find elsewhere. At MasterFit Medical Supply, we represent over 200 medical equipment and supply manufacturers and over 90,000 products, much of it in our warehouse right here in Jackson. Defibrillators, monitors, EKGs, pumps, sensors, and more. So when you need more affordable medical supplies, call MasterFit Medical Supply at 554-1223.
Nice body.
Thanks.
You've had some work done.
You should have seen me last week. I was a total wreck.
Oh, who did the work?
Well, I insisted on the best. Mitchell's Body Shop.
That is one good-looking ride.
Fender benders to total wrecks. Mitchell's gives a lifetime warranty on all repairs. Mitchell's Body Shop, 96 Riverport Drive, Jackson.
When you want the best body in town.
Back at Jackson Christian School, where the Eagles are holding on to a 3-point lead after taking a 17-0 lead. The Cougars of Clarksville Academy roared back. Clarksville, Dave has 8 first downs, Jackson Christian 5, and they've managed to hit, they being the Cougars of Clarksville Academy, managed to able to hit those short passes. None of it, they've had one interception, and that was the one that Smith got for us of their passes. And penalties really haven't been a factor in this contest.
No, you got a pretty clean game going here. We've had just a couple of offsides. It's not being chippy out there, so it's a good football game being played. And, Coach, I'll tell you, when this game started, we jumped out to a quick 17-point lead. I think at that point, we're in control of this. And, I made the mistake of thinking in my head, this could be a running clock situation here. But, oh, no. The Cougars answered back with 14 unanswered of their own. We're in a ball game right now.
Yeah, it's going to be a white knuckler, slobber knocker, a fight to the finish. And we found some things that worked late. I know they stretched their defense a little bit, but those things work even if it's not stretched. Trouble is we have not been able – the quarterback sneak has hurt us several times. They've been able to get in the groove and run off tackles. Their dive and trap play really hasn't hurt. We haven't seen the triple option out of them or the dual option. Sometimes it's just the quarterback comes down the line, he either keeps or pitch. They've not run that yet. They may be holding that for the second half. I know defensive coordinator Paul Keller will have to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and I know that they've practiced on it, during the week, and they haven't seen it yet. So, but they have seen it on film and they have practiced, but they can catch them off guard. But the one thing that I'm glad that's happening right now is DeAndre Wilson, the fabulous wide receiver, the senior wide receiver for the Cougars. We've kept him pretty much encaged in the sideline routes. He's not been able to break one up the field on a post or a fly pattern.
And these two teams come in here tonight very even, David. 159 yards average rushing for the Cougars. The Eagles 135.7. Passing yardage a little bit in Jackson Christian's favor, 257.7 yards to 139. And these are averages coming into this ball game. They have the advantage. They have more sacks this year than we do, and we've not gotten to their quarterback. We've hurried him, but we've really not gotten to him.
Yeah, and they're getting to ours when they run that blitz, but we did pick it up the last 2 times that they tried to bring him, and they're bringing him right in that A gap where the guard has to take care. So, they're going to have to just take the running back, step him up. He's going to have to pick him up and chip him away, and I have a feeling right there Caden Clark can step up and see his receivers.
And, Dave, let me tell the folks about some of these fine sponsors that help bring this high school football game to you, this and 5 others. Dave will have some more scores for you in a few minutes, but Old Town Spaghetti Store, try the spaghetti and meatball special, including salad and bread for just $5.99, Monday through Friday for lunch, 11 to 2, Carriage House Drive, Jackson. MasterFit Medical, a leading distributor of medical, surgical, and dental products to healthcare providers. Call 424-6383 and visit masterfit.net. Of course, dermatology and skin cancer consultants. They do medical, surgical, cosmetic work, locations in Jackson and Humboldt. Learn more at Dermandskincancer. Yes, that's all one word.com. I spelled, somebody texted me and said, would you spell it out for us, Coach? Well, we did. West Tennessee Bone and Joint, keeping you active. Find out more at WTBJC.com or call 661-9825. Victory Jackson North. Browse the pre-owned inventory at victoryjacksonnorth.com or see them at 531 Van Drive. And, of course, Kenny Sutherland of 5 Star Realty, home buying expert. Call Kenny on his cell, 731-444-1164 at the office, 731-661-9000. Outback Steakhouse, the number one Outback in the entire state of Tennessee. And, of course, McDonald's, all those locations, Bells, Humboldt. They got them here in Jackson, Brownsville. Go by and see them. They bring you the replays, and another fine sponsor. Dave, what happened to you? I heard a minute ago that Milan was up 7-6 on Lexington, but I don't know if that's true or not. That was a vicious rumor.
It is. Milan is up 7-6 at the half. They just started the third quarter, 7-6 over Lexington. Hardin County 14, Dyersburg no score. A surprising one right here to me, Coach. Haywood 21, Liberty 14. I mean, they're giving the Haywood Tomcats about all that they want. And in the region, Division II Single A West region, the games that we are watching in our region is Columbia Academy, Davidson Academy have gone to the half tied at 7. Starting the third quarter right now, Trinity Christian 7, Fayette Academy 28, and Tipton Rosemark and USJ 17, Tipton Rosemark, no score. That is at the half, or actually that is in the second quarter. I think there's been another score, but I'll get an update later.
And we'll check that. And for all you fans that are interested, even though it's an East Tennessee score, Maryville beat Alcoa last night. Dan Reeves is probably celebrating and jumping up and down on his equipment at another broadcast.
Well, and I'll tell you that it ain't really that big of a change. Maryville kind of does the same thing Alcoa does. I mean, they bring everybody in from Knoxville to I think if they could slide into Georgia and get a few, they would. And
well,
they might do it.
There may have been some move-ins from Georgia. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I am very serious. Dave, two things we need to check on. One is Peyton Tinsley, back out there walking around. I think he is, but I'm not sure. And also, remember, Tacker Nash took a little hit, too. It was around the knee level. Both legal hits, but, sometimes that can take you out. Caden Clark, I believe unofficially, and you got the official stats from Greg Armour a while ago, but Caden was I had him 4 for 8 in the first half.
Yeah, and he got a long one there at the end of Brooks, and it makes his stats look a lot better. But he's thrown the ball well when he's had time. He's been rushed a little bit up the middle. And I tell you, Coach, I'm looking right now at Tinsley coming in. I can see him with his gloves on, his face mask, and he is not totally feeling good right now. You see him with his head down. There is something bothering him in one of those legs, and we'll try to get some kind of report on him. And, he is favoring he's favoring that right leg.
I'm not an orthopedic surgeon nor a doctor, but that's the same walk I walk with now. Well, that comes from all of my days of 6 knee surgeries, 3 on each leg.
Well, when you're coaching that basketball and you're slamming that foot down to get them officials' attention.
This came from junior high and high school. I got clipped trying to tackle Philip Luna one night on a punt return, and that's what started all of it. But he's walking much better than I am, but that would be a big loss because you can always throw the fade, the back shoulder, or play jump ball with Tinsley.
Well, and we will, and we've got the receivers that will take care of it. And one of the sponsors of Jackson Christian football, I want to tell you real quick about the Freed Hardeman Lady Line softball team tomorrow.
Freed Hardeman
we went to Dyersburg, played very well. Tomorrow we're going to Itawamba Community College, who finished 10th in the nation last year, 3rd the year before. They are a historic junior college team that constantly is in there. The Lady Lions will be in Fulton, Mississippi at ICC tomorrow, playing at 12 and 2, and we'll be coming back hopefully with 2 wins.
Hopefully so. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com and come back for exciting Jackson Christian football.
Not much has changed at Old Country Auto since Lonnie Cobb took over. Nope, looks like they've got a larger selection now. Yep, they still have friendly folks to help you. Yep, it's the same laid-back atmosphere people expect from Old Country Auto. Yep, check out that family looking at that SUV. Yep, think they can buy? Nope. Well, they did and got a great deal, too. Yep, Lonnie Cobb's Old Country Auto Sales, Airways, and 45 Bypass in Jackson are online at Old Country.
It's savings time, and it's Sarah. Don't let the heat steal your money. The time to buy is now. Savings beyond belief. If it sounds too good to be true, it's not. All new 2019 GMC Sierra Crew Cab. Your price, $30,999. That's a 28% savings. Or GMC Sierra with rough country lift. Your price, $39,999. That's a 26% savings. 2019 Chevy Malibu LS. Your price, $17,999. That's a 25% savings. And 2019 Chevy Corvette. Save $13,900 in savings. Your price, $63,500. Sarah. One destination. So many choices.
Back just about ready for kickoff. Clarksville Academy just finished their warm-ups. And we see Jackson Taylor going back deep along with Danye Brooks. So a change back there, and I'm like you, Dave. I'm not sure we'll see Peyton Tinsley the rest of the night.
Yeah, he was being talked to by Coach Palmer and another coach, and he's got his gloves attached to his face mask. We just don't know the extent of it, but right now it doesn't look like he's ready to get out there.
And my apologies to Nick Whitlow, the kicker. It's Whitlow. I said Whitlock a while ago.
I did too.
And it's Whitlow, and I just got that message, and I don't know where the C came on that thing, but it is Whitlow.
We've got the first open window press
That's
box
right.
of the
Now,
year.
you get to hear a little bit of the action
good.
from outside. Of course, Whitlow kicks off from his 40. He's put one in the end zone, and one was returned, and only the third one to be returned. 95% of his kickoffs do go in the end zone, but we've got a fine kicker, too, in Will Bartell.
Yes.
Could come down to a field goal tonight, David.
I think so.
Here's the kickoff as Whitlow approaches the football. It's high, end over end. Comes down right at the goal line. Danye Brooks up the middle. He's got one blocker, needs one.
Oh.
A trip slowed him up enough that we had a guy that stayed in his lane that put him down, but a nice return by Danye Brooks.
Yeah, you'll see Danye take this, and he is one step away, Coach. You'll see this whole return as we come. He goes left. He sees the seam right there, and he just gets that foot tipped up. Hey, we got the ball in good position right here. Let's just take it down the field.
1st and 10, short of our own 26-yard line, close to the far hash marks or the left hash marks.
And
Jackson,
Tinsley is actually on the field, Coach.
He did come out there, but I can see a little favoring of the leg. But this is good news. They've got 13 on him, which is one of their better corner covers, Corbin Yarborough. Snap, handoff. Jackson Taylor, he's got 5. He's got 6. Good yardage running over the right tackle slot.
Yeah, that's a great job. He hits the hole very, very quick. Good job by the lineman, and we're going hurry up.
And he actually got 8 out of the thing. Good spot. We got a right-footed spot that time. Wing back with a slot receiver and a wide out to the right. Brooks the only man to the left. Caden Clark gets his signal. He's telling his teammates now they cheat up. The linebackers come in. They're going to run. Taylor again, and I'm going to tell you what, had somebody not shoulder butted him down, he could have been gone. But he's got the first down, the initial one of the second half for Jackson Christian.
Yeah, and he does a good job. Got a high snap, and he was able to get it and hits the hole, get up the middle. Hey, we found something nice here. Stay with it. And here we go. We're in the hurry up, putting a little pressure on the D.
That's right. Getting up there quick. 1st and 10 from our own 40. Linebackers coming. That's the Mike linebacker. High snap. We get it. They flush Clark out of the pocket. He winds up. Now we've got a hole down here. It's intercepted by number 1. That's Ladston, and he will be tackled. But I'd say is it a hold back here? Now there's another flag.
Yeah, you're gonna get a hold all the way back there. There's no question about that. I don't know what the downfield marker is going to be. And slow getting up is Walker Ray. He's favoring that leg too. So
we've got a penalty back here and one down the field.
The holding is going to be declined. There's no question. They'll take the interception. But let's see what we got over here on about the 40-yard line. That's usually on a return is either a hold or you're probably going to have a block in the back in the return by the Cougars.
And very quickly while we sort that out, let's tell you about some of the good sponsors here. Kenny Sutherland of 5 Star Realty, Outback Steakhouse, Rockin' Dough Pizza, Sonic of Jackson, Tammy and Norman Reed of Hickman Realty, the Hughes Eye Group, Gene Langley Ford, King Jewelers, McDonald's, Simmons Bank, Tennessee Tractor, Lonnie Cobb Old Country Auto, Mitchell's Body Shop, Best One Tire, Sarah of Jackson, Jackson State Community College, Victory Jackson North, West Tennessee Bone and Joint, Dermatology and Skin Cancer Consultants, Master Fit Medical, and Old Town Spaghetti Store. Dave, I'll let you explain it.
We just had 2 fouls on the same play, and what we've got is a holding by the Eagles that was declined by the Cougars because they intercepted. They want to take the ball, but after the play was over, one of the Cougars committed a personal foul, so we're going to mark it back 15, put it on the 25, first down, Clarksville Academy.
1st and 10 on the Clarksville 25, 4 down lineman. Quick look in this time, and this one looks like it's going to be incomplete. I like the way the linebackers wanted to intercept that, and were upset because they didn't get it, but they hustled.
Well, and I'll tell you, that actually is a good thing for the quarterback that he did throw behind. You'll see on this replay, we've got this covered. If he leads him right into the linebacker that's sliding backwards. Pass went behind him, and it was just no way to get it. 2nd down.
2nd and 10, ball still at the 25. Cougars bring trips left, one back in the backfield. Here's the short toss out there. Was it lateral or did they blow it dead early? Now they're going to call it incomplete.
Well, that was going nowhere real fast. I'll tell you right now, we had that covered just like the cover on your bed right here. He'll swing it out here to the left, and look at us come right there. Number 2, Trip Hearn comes in there, and I'll promise you, he calls that incompletion.
And a minute ago, Campbell Scott really wanted that interception a while ago, and I want to get that young man's name. He's hustling. We've gone to a full 4 down linemen. A lot of times we have 3 down and 1 stand up, and now a little bit different change. They shift.
Wilson.
Here's the trips. 3-step drop. Flushing. Barnett's running. He's running. Has he got the first down marker? He spins and gets it. And a big first down for the Cougars.
Yeah, we were concentrating on not letting Wilson get behind us, and the quarterback saw it. He's actually wanting to throw. He's still wanting to throw, and right here he knows we got everybody. He sees the back of their jerseys and takes it for the first down. That's a good decision. You kind of got to take your poison, and I'd rather him do that than the toss to Hearn.
Well,
Miller,
and I may have called him Wilson Barnett. It's Miller Barnett, and he is a very strong young man, just a sophomore. 1st and 10 on their own 37. The Cougars have it against the 4-man front. The pitch sweep left. They've got a seam. Let's see if they can get over quick enough. And submarining it's Aaron Smith.
Yeah, it's a good job by Aaron Smith. He comes in there, takes the legs out from under him, and there's nowhere for him to go. It's just a basic tall sweep left, trying to get the back out. He does kick the defensive end out. We're being chased well. Good job right there on a tackle.
Okay, Lanston goes out, and we'll see who the replacement he is. They've got speed to burn at Clarksville Academy.
Yes, they do.
They're going to bring DeAndre Wilson, the man you want to watch with the speed. They go back to the I formation with Miller Barnett under center. They send a man in motion to the right, and he'll stop and be a wingback. On a delay, they give, and this time Landry Forte is going to be dropped for a loss, Dave.
Yeah, there's no question right there. Blowing that play up was Chance King. You'll see him come through from the linebacker position. He just shoots the gap, and he stops him dead right there. Gets a little help from 55. He comes in there. Tim Craig comes in there and does his job. Great job by the defensive front line.
Okay, we're at 3rd and 9 again. You must keep the quarterback between the 2 defensive ends.
Yeah, we can't. We've got to rush our lanes, keep him in the pocket. He seems to get a little happy foot right there. So, good play.
Spread formation. They've got Miller out by himself. Here's the overthrow, and that helped.
Well, I'll tell you right now, number 2, Sean Scott is letting the quarterback know he was wide open. He wasn't going to get the first down, but he was wide open on the bottom of the screen. But he chose to throw it into the slot. 4th down, we'll see their good punter here.
Weston Bell, the senior, comes in to punt. Daniel Brooks will be back at about his own 27, maybe the 28. He steps up a step or 2. This is a fine punter, though, and it looks like we're in punt safe, Dave. Not a whole lot of rush. Yeah, it turns over, the ball does. I think Brooks will let it hit, and did it hit?
Yes, it did.
Thank goodness we fell on it.
Well, and Brooks right there has to kind of be a conductor right there because everybody's coming down. They're trying to block. He's got to tell them, get away, get away, get away. We're lucky because it comes off that leg, and 13 was ready to pounce on it. It gets a Jackson Christian bounce.
Cooper Cantrell of Jackson Christian was quicker.
Yes.
1st and 10 for the Eagles on their own 29-yard line. Ball closer to the right hash mark. We're going from east to west or left to right if you're listening on your computer, television. We'll send 2 receivers and a wing back to the left of the formation, 1 running back. That's Jackson Taylor with Clark. They'll see in Brooks in motion. Here come the linebackers. If he can get outside that one, but he gave so much ground, it's going to be about a 9 or 10-yard loss.
Well, they were in an all-out blitz coming on both sides, and there's no question what was fixing to happen here. They were going to blow it up. If he could just have gotten by that last one, but he could not, and then he started giving ground, which is a no-no, but, you got to try to do what you can try to do.
When you have speed, sometimes you try to do that, David, and I'm going to be honest with you. I think they are going to send 1 and 2 linebackers every time that we have a trips like that, and we send Brooks in motion because they know the version of the jet sweeps coming.
Yes, and I'll tell you the other side of that is if we can catch him in that and we can throw that wide receiver screen.
2nd and about 21 yards to go. Here comes the Sam linebacker. He didn't get blocked. There's a screen, but they turned it in. They did a good job. We're going to get some yardage. Brooks on his own with a couple of blocks.
He may go.
He's got one guy coming from behind. And this is a very physical football team, the Cougars are. They will hit you.
Yeah, they will. And, Coach, you'll see coming in the bottom of the screen right now, Tinsley is definitely not 100%. He never moved on that play, stuck his hands up in the air. They're going to eventually figure this out. He needs to come on and get out of that just so that we can get in there. And just as he said it, here he comes, Aaron Smith.
Yeah, Aaron Smith in at the wide out on his side. 3 receivers to the right of the formation. Brooks by himself to the left. Here comes the Mike linebacker. Sprinting out is Caden Clark. He shoots it downfield, in and out of the hands of Will Sisko. Will had to jump a little bit, almost intercepted, Dave.
Yeah, it was. Number 13 was in on the play. He came in strong, and that's Corbin Yarbrough. And the ball just did hit the ground at the same time that he was out of bounds. Is good tip, good pass. We just missed a good pass right there, Coach.
Really do. Again, they go with the 3-down lineman. They'll walk an outside linebacker up and make it a 4-man. And they shift. They go strong. They have a strong side, weak side.
Here they come.
And they found something. They bring a corner linebacker off the corner. We didn't get him or the right tackle block that time.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go probably to a 2-step drop, possibly a 3, or hit that screen. We've got to find a way to slow those linebackers down because every time a linebacker blitzes, you know what's open up is just right across that middle of the field opens up. That's where we got to pop it.
3rd and 17. Coming into the contest is Jake Wilson, the 10th grader who can play running back. He can play wing back. Coming out is Jackson Taylor. Brooks to the left. Sisko in the slot to that side. Aaron Smith to the right side. They keep a wing back in. Now you've got the circle route. Here's Wilson with the catch all the way across the 40.
Outran him.
He is fixing to take this football all the way. Jake Wilson, the sophomore. He goes 66 yards.
I'll tell you, this is the perfect call against a very, very active linebacker crew. He just takes the back instead of blocking. He slips him out right here on the right side. Nobody picks him up. He's all alone. Perfectly thrown pass. He never breaks stride, and he just flat out ran him.
He took it to the house. Jake Wilson on to attempt the extra point. That was a big play. Circle route, and that's why, the outside linebacker blew then, David, and there was no coverage. Okay, the kick, they got in there pretty quick, and the holder picks it up, looking. You yell fire. Now check and see if there was anybody downfield illegally, but you yell fire, and the referee says good.
They're calling it good.
Aaron Smith.
2-point conversion. You watch the replay on this. I'm going to have fun watching this one right here. I'll just call it, we don't have the replay. Hey, I tell you what, that's 2-point conversion. With us kicking the field goal when we were down on the 5-yard line, that makes it an odd number now, Coach. Now we put them where their kicker can't kill us.
11-point lead forces them to go for 2. Who caught the ball, though, Dave?
I don't know.
I saw Aaron Smith come out of the hole, And everybody kind of froze. Normally we would take a 30-second timeout here, but trying to find the things out with all the excitement. Very quickly, we'll tell you about a couple of our good sponsors. Best One Tire. Invite Best One Tire of Jackson-Brownsville to your next blowout, bestoneofjackson.com. And, of course, Simmons Bank supports high school athletics and academics in West Tennessee. Find a location at simmonsbank.com. Okay, Clarksville Academy comes back out kind of shell-shocked after that turn of events.
Yeah, their defense was working real hard, and we called the perfect play.
This one's kicked on the ground, bouncing, and it'll bounce into the end zone. Hey, it doesn't matter how it gets there. Makes them have to go 80 yards, Dave.
You know, those are really, really dangerous kicks because they bound, and the whole time that's happening, your team's getting down the field, and it was a good thing they let that go in the end zone because we had already reached the 35. If he had caught that on the goal line, we get down there and make a tackle inside the 10.
Well, you know, even on AstroTurf, the ball can take funny bounces. It's oblong. It's not round. I know when I bounce that round one down there, it's going to come up, except for in the old gym at Northside where I know where the dead spots are. We used to funnel people to the dead spots. Hey, use it all. 25-11, Eagles leading the Cougars. Cougars come back out, though, with trips left. They're in their spread. One receiver to the right. Handoff. Getting away. It's not a handoff. Miller Barnett, I am impressed. The young man has faked me out several times. Young sophomore gets good yardage that time, David.
Yeah, that's option read. You'll see on the right here. He knows that he ain't going to give it to him. He's taking this all the way. Goes down, cuts it back against the grain, finds his hole, and that's a good option read by a high school quarterback.
6:05 left in the third quarter. That was a nice drive then by Jackson Christian. The dangerous man, Miller, but actually they've got a couple of – this is DeAndre Miller. One man in the backfield with Barnett. Barnett's going to run the option. He's going to keep. He is tackled, and I agree with if you heard the crowd hollering there's a hold. There was, but it wasn't called, so it's not a hold if they don't call it.
If it goes down in the books, that's not a hold. And this is the first time we have seen the option. You'll see he's got the option to pitch it here, but he decides to keep it himself and turn it up. And I do believe that we did have a little bit of jersey off number 4 right there.
Yeah, Andrew Hughes fell back in. He was being blocked out there, but the guy had a handful of his jersey.
That's what I'm saying. Number 4 had a handful of jersey.
4 is a senior, and he's a good one, Gregory Carter, for them. Back into the I formation with a wing back, and Miller split left. Straight handoff, and they tried to bend it. That was a trap, and they bounced it outside. And this is the other Miller, and he is running, and he's going to get cornered by the good old sideline here. Hughes is there, and it looks like – is that Cantrell that was there?
Yeah, Cantrell and Hughes got him out at the very end. And we did the right thing. I mean, we pushed him to the outside, but he finds the hole here on this counter. And right there he pops it and gets it outside here. And great job right there to get him to go to the outside, use the sidelines. First down, Cougars.
And that play was actually supposed to go into the B gap. They were pulling a lineman. 1st and 10 at the Jackson Christian 37. Again, Jackson Christian going with 4 down linemen. Wide side of the field to the right of the formation. There's the quick pass, and that time another good job by Cantrell getting his hand into it, Dave.
Yeah, that was total confusion right there. That ball was intended for Keith Richburg, number 5. You'll see right here, and he doesn't even turn around. The far receiver on the top side of the screen is going to be blocking. Nothing. Both of them went to block, and nobody turned around to look for the ball.
And, David, that's actually Campbell Scott, the 10th grader, 5'11" and 160 that broke that up, and he also is the young man that hustled over here and broke that one up. We want to give proper credit to these young men. Again, single coverage. See if the linebacker drops out into the slant and flat zone. Here's the handoff straight ahead, the running back, and that is the other Wilson, Thomas Wilson.
Yeah, he just takes it up on what's almost a draw right here. It looks like he's dropping back, but he gets it. He's got the fullback out in front of him. He pops it up the middle, but a great hit at the end. I mean, they're going to gain some yardage, but I'm going to tell you, Chase King, he popped him pretty good when he got there.
3rd and a short 2. It is a little shorter than 2 yards. They've used the quarterback sneak effectively. Let's see where they put DeAndre Wilson. Watch for number 11. They'll go back to the I formation. They're going to sweep right. It's a run all the way. First down for Barnett, the quarterback, and he is going to take it to the house. 29 yards for Miller Barnett, the sophomore quarterback.
I don't know if this was an option to pass or not, but he sees all the way. He's got the first down with a lead blocker out there. He cuts it up the middle. Their receivers are blocking very well downfield, and we just can't catch him before he gets to the blue turf.
Let's see if they kick or go for 2. It looks like Barnett's staying, so I think they're going for 2.
They're going to try to get this back on the even numbers here where a field goal can help them out. But I'll tell you what, if we can hold them here, that will be a victory.
It really would. That would help. That would be a 5-point cushion.
You might see the same type of a play call right here, Coach.
Well, they're going offset eye with the offset fullback to the left of the formation. The flanker is to the left. Pitch sweep. There's a flag. He did make it, but there's probably a hold.
Yeah. Well, he made it, and so you're going to get a hold, and because he made it, we can't decline the penalty. We've got a player down right now. They're calling for the trainers from Clarksville all the way down in the corner. We've got a player down, but, Coach, because he scored, we can't decline it. We have to take it, and they're going to get another shot at it, and I have a feeling you're going to see the kicker come in.
Landry Forte was the ball carrier, and I cannot see who's down.
This may be another, with that leg kicking like that, that may be another situation of got the wind knocked out.
Let's take a timeout here on WNWS.com. We'll be back.
It's savings time at Sarah. Don't let the heat steal your money. The time to buy is now. Savings beyond belief. If it sounds too good to be true, it's not. All new 2019 GMC Sierra Crew Cab. Your price, $30,999. That's a 28% savings. Or GMC Sierra with rough country lift. Your price, $39,999. That's a 26% savings. 2019 Chevy Malibu LS. Your price, $17,999. That's a 25% savings. And 2019 Chevy Corvette. Save $13,900 in savings. Your price, $63,500. Sarah. One destination. So many choices.
For those about to rock and dough, we salute you. Fresh and local tastes better. We make all our dough and sauce daily and shred our own cheese. At Rock and Dough Pizza, we smoke our own meat, prep all our fresh veggies in-house. You'll sing a rock and dough ballad when you bite into our signature pizza USA. Burgers, grinders, wraps, pasta are just as great as our pizza. And the best Saturday and Sunday brunch in West Tennessee. Rock and Dough Pizza, downtown Jackson in the Jackson Walk. Open 7 days a week. rockanddough.com and on social media. And we are back here where Clarksville Academy has just scored. It's 25-20 with 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the third quarter. Clarksville Academy went for 2 but was holding, and Dave, it looks like they brought on the kicker to just try an extra point.
Yeah, they got it moved back 10 yards on the hold, and so now they're going to send the kicker out to try to make this a 4-point ball game.
30-yard extra point, and this is well within his range. His coach said he can hit them up to 55. Nick Whitlow, the senior, is the kicker. High snap. They get it down. It looks good. And the reason I had to hesitate, it went right over the goal post.
That old left-footed kicker, when he hooks it, it hooks away from where we are.
Yeah, we're used to seeing it. The score now 25 for Jackson Christian, 21 for the Cougars. Let's take a 30-second timeout on WNWS.com.
Is something missing in your life? Do you seek purpose? Are you hungry? Reach for a classique. The Sonic Car Up Classique. With a juicy quarter-pound double cheeseburger and crispy tots for $2.99, you'll feel reinvigorated.
Hold up, it's only $2.99?
Hey, what happened to the Echo?
Oh, now you miss me.
Try the Sonic Car Hop Classique today for $2.99, now with a 6-inch Philly cheesesteak. Tax not included. See menu for details. For limited time only. Participating Sonic.
We're back here getting ready for the kickoff as Nick Whitlow tees it up. Danier Brooks back deep along with Jackson Taylor. And let's see if we can get a kickoff return out of this one. 4-11. Field goal won't tie it now, Dave. 4-point lead, but there's still plenty of football. We're just in the third quarter.
Yes, it's gonna come down to the kickers, I believe.
Nice long kick. Let's see. It's going to go deep into the end zone and bounce out the back. So we'll bring it out to the 20. Jackson Christian School starts 80 yards away from the touchdown marker.
Yeah, and you know, they're bringing the blitz, and that's what they've decided that they're going to do. And we had the perfect play on the last time where we just hit the back out of the backfield. So I think that's going to slow them down a little bit. And so now we can open the playbook back up and try some different things here.
Let's see if we keep an extra blocker in. We may even tighten the splits down, and we'll remind you that Master Fit Medical brings you this broadcast. Old Town Spaghetti Store, West Tennessee Bone and Joint, Victory Jackson North, Sarah of Jackson, and Jackson State Community College. Some of the sponsors. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Caden Clark, Jackson Taylor in the backfield. Stacked to the right side. Quick pitch to Will Cisco, and the timing got rushed a little bit, and we threw it just an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I think he was trying to get it to him so fast and get it to him in open field where he could make his move, and it was just a little bit in front of him. He didn't think it was going to be. Probably could have been caught, but I think it's better that it wasn't.
Probably wasn't. They were breaking quick on it. They've shortened that down. They're not playing us deep because they know that. Watch it and see if the linebackers step up. You know they're coming. He is coming, the Sam linebacker. Quick out over to the far side to Brooks. He has to juke one man, but they got a handful of jersey, and the little man still gets some yardage.
Yeah, that's a good play. Same play that we just tried to run to the right side. We went left to Brooks right there. Quick out. Get him in open territory and see what he can do with the ball. I like the play call. It's slowing him down a little bit.
Let's check. I see I believe we've had one new lineman come into the ball game. Will Stanfield is in there, and we should have gotten Will in there earlier in the game. Cisco and Smith to the right, Brooks to the left. Wing back or H-back will be Hearn, whichever way you prefer to call it. Clark, of course, at quarterback. Here come both linebackers up the middle, sprinting to his right, looking, throwing the long ball for Aaron Smith. Just out of Smith's reach to the sideline, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that's what you want to do. Sometimes you've got to stretch the defense to keep them honest. Ball was just barely overthrown right here. I mean, look how close this is to being 6 right there. Bang, it just a little bit overthrown. I love the play call right there.
And the other gentleman that came in, Waltney Graham, the 9th grader who weighs 407 pounds.
I'm going to tell you right now.
But he will move and he'll play, and he goes in on goal line defense too.
Surely does.
One punt returner, but they play punt safe. This one low, line drive, it'll bounce across the 45. It'll roll towards the 40. Jackson Christian wisely lets it roll across the 40 and is down at about the 39-yard line of Clarksville Academy.
That's a good punt. We punted away from them. We don't need to punt it into the hands of their speedy return men right there. We got everything we could do. Roll it all the way out. Good job.
11 first down for the Cougars at this point. Only 6 for the Eagles, but we've had some big plays, though.
Yeah, we have.
And we've gotten a fumble and an interception to help our field position.
And sometimes the stats are a little misleading there.
Thomas Wilson at tailback, offset I. DeAndre Wilson at the wideout. Sprinting right is the quarterback. He's keeping all the way. There was never any doubt. He didn't even look to option that time.
No, and what you want to do on a replay right here, you'll see it, and if we can take it right here, you either turn it up as a quarterback or pitch out. He's actually, once he stretches right there, that pitch is not coming. There's no way it can. Good job by the defense of stretching that play out.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 from the 42 of Clarksville Academy. DeAndre Wilson comes to the right. They're back into the I. The wingback is to the right.
There's nobody on him.
They're giving him about a 20-yard cushion, and they run up the middle. I don't know if that was the trap. I was looking to see if they had a deep back.
No, they didn't. It was just the trap. It was just a quick pop and a good game. We were 20 yards off over here, and the quarterback looked. I thought he might go for him. Going to bring up a big 3rd and 1 here, Coach.
3rd and 1, and it is a short one. You got to dig in. You're probably going to have to jam. Quarterback may try the A-gap on either side. He's done that. They've run the dive, and actually as short as this one is, there could be a little trickery, but I doubt it. It's probably going to be a dive or a quarterback sneak. Man in motion, long count, sets at the wing back. They're going to sprint, and you gamble when you do that, and that's That's really a form of trickery that I was talking about that you don't want to try.
Yeah, that's a cardinal sin right there. When you're that close, you never take the ball back into the backfield, and he's trying to run that option to come to this left side, and instead of being 3rd down 1, pushing it up the middle, getting the first, it's 4th down. They got to kick it.
A big 4th down. Danielle Brooks will go back deep. I have a feeling that we will play it in punt safe. Do need to have one man check that kicker out and make sure he is kicking the football. This is Weston, who is a quarterback also. Low snap, it bounces. He has plenty of time. Nice punt. Looks like Brooks will field it at about his 23, trying to beat a couple of men. Cuts up. The little man gets some yardage, and it looks like Thomas Wilson will make the tackle there, but a nice return.
Yeah, the punter had to field it on like a shortstop. It took a great bounce, and that was thanks to the artificial turf. That could have gone anywhere on natural grass, but great job by Brooks again. He's getting it to him. They're not scared of punting it to Brooks. I have a feeling before this is over with, he's going to break a long one.
He could have had one block then, but there was no way to get that block. We're not criticizing anybody.
We're in
Tinsley is still out. I see looks like is that Watley back in there? Yes, he is. Watley Graham.
He's snapping it.
Here's the snap. The jet sweep to the short side of the field, cutting up. Brooks gets across the 35, drags people down across the 40. What an effort.
I'm going to tell you right there. Now, this is just simple right here. Mr. Brooks at 150 pounds, you'll see him right here. He's dragging number 60 at 265 pounds. He drags him 3 yards, Coach.
Yeah, he got Bryce Webster that time.
Gave a piggyback ride.
He sure did. Strong. Good, Alan Irvin is in charge of the strength program here at Jackson Christian. Those kids
Alan.
worked hard. Cisco and Brooks to the left. Here come the linebackers. And everybody met at the running back, and that's Forte back in there, and he's one of the linebackers.
Yeah, and they're bringing everybody, the student body, and if they had the refrigerator, they'd take him too. You'll see right now, both of them get it. The cornerback comes on the end, 2 linebackers. Hey, that running back out of the backfield is going to be wide open, and they're going to probably let this clock run out, Coach.
Yeah, about 18 seconds. They may take one more snap. They send Cisco and Brooks to the far side, Aaron Smith to this side. If those linebackers step up, here comes one up. 66, the nose man jumped off.
I'm going to tell you,
Ethan Arkle.
The only person that I have seen that is better than what he's doing right there in Caden was Mr. Peyton Manning. He was a master at that hard count, and I'm going to tell you, Clark is doing a great job right now.
He's made this into a very manageable play here.
Now they're going to let the clock run out.
They'll run the clock out, and we'll tell you with the third quarter ending, Jackson Christian 25, Clarksville Academy 21. Let's take a 1-minute timeout on WNWS.com.
It's deer season at Tennessee Tractor, and we want to help you get a great deal on a John Deere. The 3025E is the simple and comfortable small tractor that delivers plenty of power, and you can get one with a loader, rotary cutter, and a trailer for just $222 per month and 0% financing for 84 months. That's Tennessee True. Visit TennesseeTractor.com. Offer ends 10/31/19. Subject to approved installment credit with John Deere Financial. For commercial use only, 10% down payment required. Taxes, freight, setup, and delivery could increase monthly payment. Restrictions apply. See your Tennessee.
When you work the land, you know, out there in some far corner of a field, there's an old steel fence post that has your number. And that's when you should have ours. We're your certified Firestone Farm Tire dealer. And when you need service, give us a call. We're specially trained and equipped to handle all your on-farm, in-field tire repair and replacement needs.
Best One Tire, Jackson or Brownsville, 660-4072 or 772-1504.
Back at Ronnie Fowler Stadium for the final quarter with the Eagles leading 25-21. Dave?
I don't have a score right here, Coach, but I'm going to tell you that this has just come across my ticker is ESPN. The show, Pardon the Interruption, has predicted, and they've gotten this straight, that Urban Meyer is going to return to coaching, and Tennessee is his only interest.
Wow. Now there is something. Actually, the Eagles have it. 3rd and 3. Quick out to Brooks. He's got a blocker. He needs one from behind, but he's got the first down, and more important, he keeps the drive going at the 45 of Clarksville Academy.
Well, that wide receiver screen right there is a offense's dream when they are blitzing. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white jerseys chasing the quarterback. That means that we outnumber them by 6 right there, Coach. We got them in a good spot. First down, Eagles.
First down for the Eagles. Now, we haven't seen their version of the screen. Instead of running it like we do, they run theirs to the outside. 1st and 10. Clark gets a snap. 7-step drop, looking, and this time they're probably a hold. Dave says there's a hold. We caught the pass, but we actually lost yardage.
Yeah, Ray Washington sticks it up. This is going to be on 73 right there. He just got a little bit on him. Watney Graham got him, and they're going to take it back 10 yards on the hold right there. And sometimes, you got to protect that quarterback, and sometimes you got to grab a hold of them to make it happen.
You're right about that. Graham in there snapping right now. I believe Colton Nash is out at the present. We'll see if he comes back in the ball game.
Somebody call Uber on this one, Coach.
Yeah, 1st and 25, which is about a $2.50 cab ride at least. Spread, handoff, trying a right tackle, breaking outside, but running laterally, getting some of the yardage back.
Good safe play. I like the play. I mean, if their linebackers at this point, we're going to stay back because they think we're going to throw the ball deep. You got to set them up. You got to keep them honest. Clock's running. We got 11-point lead. No mistakes.
2nd and 23. Jackson Taylor comes out of the contest. Remember, Wilson caught the touchdown pass, Dave, that just came in. Jake Wilson, 25-21.
He had some speed. When he turned on them burners, he was gone.
Oh, he was. Looking.
They're trying.
They're flushing him out of the pocket. And a nice ankle tackle by number 5, that being Keith Richburg. And now it's going to be a $20 cab ride.
Yeah, and I don't mind that too bad, Coach. You're already that far behind the chains, and you trying to get away, giving up 6-7 yards, trying to break one right there. That's not the end of the world. I mean, like you said, it was already a $2 one, and we just made it a $3.50.
Kenny Sutherland at 5 Star Realty, your home buying expert. Call him at kennysutherland.com. And, of course, Outback Steakhouse, the #1 Outback in the entire state, voted Jackson's best lunch on Stonebrook. 3rd and 39 plus. Here come the linebacker. He got blocked this time. Cranking up the javelin over the middle. They got Brooks. Will he get enough? He's pursued by 3 men, but he puts us in a much better punting situation.
Yeah, I really do like that right there. And, I mean, they're in a prevent, so they've given us the hold. We're taking what we can, and instead of punting the ball from our own 15, we're going to flip the field on them. That one play right there means so much to the defense because you're going to pin them back deep.
Well, you want to make them go that long distance to have the problem of making a mistake. Of course, King Jewelers, you can see them at 16B Conrad Drive in Jackson. McDonald's location, Jackson, Bells, and Brownsville. Snap, the kick by Caden Clark. Nice punt, driving the man back. It hits, but this time takes a small bounce in our favor and will be down about the 23. I thought it was going to kick sideways for a minute.
Yeah, it looked like it did, but I'll tell you, if we get that same punt from where we are, they got the ball at the 50 or 45 going in. Right now, it's just like a kickoff. We got it at about the 25-yard line. Great job by the Eagles offense getting some momentum.
Don't forget about Mitchell's Body Shop at 96 Riverport Drive in Jackson. Register for the UT tickets at Mitchell's Body Shop Facebook page. Best One Tire in Jackson and Brownsville. Best One of Jackson.com. Here come the Cougars, and they will send 3 receivers to the right of the formation, 1 to the left. Spread formation. They're going to just keep Miller Barnett's going to keep it and run with the football. They got a hold, I think, and they take him out of bounds.
Yeah, he's looking for his flag. Yeah, he's got one. We're going to get a late hit out of bounds on top of this, and you're going to get a hold and then an after the play. So they're going to mark both of these penalties off. You're going to go 10 yards back for the hold, then 15 yards forward, and it's going to end up being a first down.
And, Dave, I want to see the replay on this one.
And we'll get it, and we'll come back to it, and you'll see at the very end of it, we'll watch Ray real quick. You got that on the hold. Then he a dead ball, personal foul against the defense, late hit. Yeah, you'll see it as we come back in to the – do we have the replay on that? Yeah, we do. Here it comes. You'll see this as he goes. There's no question there's a hold right there. He's got 33 in a bear hug, and he pulls him down. That's what breaks him. Then he comes down right through here, and he is out of bounds. That could have gone either way.
David, I can't bite.
Yeah,
I really can't. There's no way the laws of physics would have to be defied.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to stop. And Coach Palmer's talking to him right now about it. You can get a shot down there with the referee and Coach Palmer. He's talking seriously to him, and he knows that could have gone either way. This time it goes against him. It's going to be a first down. And he is obviously happy with Ray Washington's explanation, and it's time to play.
Well, Coach Palmer, fine young man. I want to say hey to his parents there listening tonight. I believe George and Jairus are his parents. His sister Brooke listens quite often.
Yes.
Let us know if you're listening, and we're working on a way you can let us know, but I happen to know they are.
I gotta say hello to Carolyn Little. That would be my mom.
Absolutely.
And she is listening in the big city of Pinson.
I formation, wing right, split in, 3-step drop, quick pass. They get Miller, and he jukes one man, and he could go all the way except for a nice tackle by Aaron Smith, but they get the first down.
Yeah, Aaron Smith did a great job of stopping that one going the distance. They get it to their speedster out there, and there's no question about it. He gets it. Wilson has got it. He's taking it straight up the field, makes a good move right there, and then you're going to see he comes on in and makes a fantastic tackle, touchdown-saving tackle by Aaron Smith.
David, he stepped back a little bit. If we hit him then, it's not pass interference, is it?
No, he steps back, and he's behind the line of scrimmage. We can blow him up.
Ball on the Jackson Christian 48, 8:29 and counting. Cougars send 3 receivers to the right, sprinting right, and is the quarterback this time diving through there. And the man that made the initial hit is 33.
Yeah, that's Everett Wells. He comes in there, and watch this on this replay. He comes in there and does a great job. I thought this was going to break for a good gainer right here, but nope. He comes in, sheds off his tackle, makes a great hit.
And then Wiley makes sure he's finished off. 2nd and 11.
You know, you lick your lips when you get to be that second guy coming in.
Absolutely. It looks like Scott to the far side. Now the speedster one-on-one covers Hughes. Now they drop a safety his direction. It's the quick play. Let's see if they can bottle him up, and he ran before he caught it.
That's the second time he's done this, Coach. You know, in the first half, they threw the same play, and they just ran that play. It's the same one that worked on this side. They were going to try it over here, and he just ran before he had the ball.
Wilson Barnett made a nice throw out there. I'm impressed with the young sophomore quarterback.
He's standing his ground in the midst of a lot of duress, and but our defense right here needs to come up with a big play, and I think this is a game-changing play right here, Coach.
3rd and 11. It's either going to be the quick pass or they're going to run the option. It's straight ahead, and they fool me, and they're going to break it. I did not think they would run.
No, that ball, it's not a fumble. Jackson Christian saying they've got it, but yet hey, that's a gutsy call right there.
It really
they're
is.
just going straight off tackle right here. They hit it quick. We're coming up. We're spread out pretty good. Just that.
Bottom line, we got whipped at the point of attack.
We did, and you just don't expect that call right there.
You really don't. That makes it 1st and 10 with only 7:23 to go. 4-point lead, Eagles. Scott to the far side. They're in the offset eye. Tight end. Wing back is to the left of the formation. Pitch sweep. This is the speedster. Lanston running the football, hits the seam. He'll get a couple of tough yards across the 35 down to about the 33.
And that's a great job by the defense. You know, speedsters can be fast side to side, and it doesn't do any good. Look at us stretch this out. We're doing a good job staying in our lanes. When he finally cuts up, we've got 3 Eagles there to make the hit.
Good job on defense. 2nd 8. Ball now on the 34. Clock running at 6:43. They send Scott again to the far side. Outside, we'll check and see who the tailback is. In the eye, wing back in motion. He'll reset. They're coming right this time. And they do. They run over the right guard for good yardage that time, and they get across the 25 for a first down.
Yeah, and once again, it's the same play that they scored on. That they got on the last one. They bring him in motion, and they got him set up over there to the strong side. They've got 2 more blockers than we've got men over there. They hit the hole pretty good, and he runs it. They found and fell in love with that play right there, and I think you're about to see it get stopped.
And let's see, number 9 is in the ball game, Ty Teasley. And I don't know what position. We'll pick him up, but I saw him come in. Miller Barnett still at quarterback. Teasley is the blocking fullback. Split right. High, 3-step looking. He got hit. Miller did. Got away. The football's on the ground.
Yes.
It's batted around. But it looks like that Clarksville Academy has come up with it, but a huge loss.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, the quarterback is down right now. He's being helped to his feet, and he does not like what's going on with that right foot. I think it may be a cramp, but that's a big play by the defense, putting pressure on him. And we've also got an Eagle down. That's number 23. That's Elijah Wiley. They're going to call timeout and take a look at both of these players.
And I'm not sure Elijah Wiley has had any time off. While they're taking the timeout, let's take a 30-second timeout here on WNWS.com.
Simmons Bank is a proud sponsor of high school football in West Tennessee. It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Simmons Bank. Whether you need a startup capital, equipment loans, money for expansion, or deposit products, Simmons Bank has experienced bankers that will give you the time, accessibility, and service you desire. Come see us at any of our 24 locations throughout West Tennessee, or visit us online at simmonsbank.com. The Simmons Bank team is ready to help you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back here at Ronnie Fowler Stadium where the Eagles lead 25-21. Dave's got a replay here.
And, here's what happens is the quarterback is going to set. He wants to throw the ball quick right here, but it's covered up. We almost get the sack right there, and he scrambles, and he's just wanting to dump it. And then we reach the hand in there. Great job by the defense. And right there, that ball gets gone.
2nd and 26, ball on the 41. I want to thank Jim the Russian, who is our cameraman tonight, along with Paul Schultze of Worthy Road Studios. Shift by the Eagles. They're in the spread, looking. The quarterback's going to take off. He runs towards sideline, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 35, which is well short of the first down, Dave. We're still looking for that Uber cab.
Absolutely. We'll take that all day. There's no question about that. Just let him run and let him take the punishment. And I wonder, and I know we're probably, if they don't get the first down, we're going to get to see the leg.
Kenny Sutherland of 5 Star Realty is one of our sponsors. Outback Steakhouse, Rock and Dough Pizza. Tammy and Norman Reed of Hickman Realty. As they break the huddle, we'll also tell you Sonic of Jackson and the Hughes Eye Group. Gene Langley Ford. It's 3rd and 20. And here we go. We welcome our audience. The quarterback running. He's got a chance at the first down. Miller Barnett has taken it all the way. And I don't see a flag, Dave. He just went 35 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, we can't have that happen right there. I mean, the quarterback, he coming out of the timeout, he's been their big threat right now to run the ball, and you'll see on the snap right here, he knows exactly what he's about to do. He takes that one step, he comes over, he's got it. There's no question what's about to happen. He takes it, cuts out to the left, goes all the way in. They're fixing to go for 2. They're going to
kick the extra point. We welcome our crowd from WNWS 101.5 with us. We are live here. 5:08, the extra point. Man comes on the field. They've still got plenty of time, 12 seconds before the clock runs out. You see Whitlow, the left-footed kicker who can boot him a mile. The snap, the kick is up. The kick looks good. The officials confirm it. Clarksville Academy 28, Jackson Christian 25. We'll be back with the exciting kickoff after this 30-second timeout.
Mamma mia, kids eat free at Old Town Spaghetti Store. Every Monday, kids eat free per 1 adult entree. Free pasta, free drink, free ice cream. Dine in only. And every Monday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, adults can enjoy a 3-course pasta meal for just $8.99. Any pasta, any sauce, salad or soup, and Spumoni ice cream, all for just $8.99. If you have to miss Monday, don't miss Lasagna Tuesday for $9.99. A delicious way to start your week Monday and Tuesday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, Carriage House Drive, Jackson.
And back, we're just about at kickoff time. Now the Cougars of Clarksville Academy lead Jackson Christian by 3, welcoming our listeners on 101.5. And also, if I don't say hey to my wife, she's listening too. And to the 1,059 people that listened live last week, we appreciate all of you. And it looks like Nick Whitlow ready to kick off. And remember, we have gotten to return a kickoff night. This young man puts 95% of his kickoffs into the end zone. He's much like our own kicker, Will Bartell. Left-footed kicker ready to approach it. Kick is up, and let's see who it comes down towards. It's going to go deep into the end zone and out the back. And we'll start 80 yards away, Dave. We've got 5:06 to put something on the board.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing right now, 5:06, we've got all of our timeouts left. Actually, we've got 2 timeouts left to set the game for you. And Bartell, our very talented kicker at Jackson Christian, I'm going to say his range is probably 35 to 40. And if we can get the ball down inside of there, we may have a shot to tie this up. But I'll tell you what, I'd like to see Brooks or something along those lines.
1st and 10 on the 20. Looks like Tinsley is back in there in the slot. Will Cisco wide to the left. Daniel Brooks, one back and a wing back. The linebacker has cheated up, but he got blocked. Quick look in, and just a little late in the backer or the cornerback. Garner came up very quick on that one, or Carter. That was Carter.
That should have been intercepted, no question.
Sarah of Jackson, 189 Stone Bridge here in Jackson. Visit sarahjackson.com. And, of course, dermatology and skin cancer consultants. And we'll tell you a little more about them there in Jackson and Humboldt in just a second. Kind of running a hurry-up offense. Clock stopped at 5:04. Here comes the Sam linebacker. Shooting out into the flat. Good catch. It'll be short of the first down, and I'm going to tell you what, there's a host of Cougars there. They're playing pass defense now. They're just rushing 3 and a linebacker.
Well, and I think they just killed the clock right there, and it got across the 30, and all they had to do was touch the 30. That's going to be a first down, Jackson Christian.
Good spot. 9th first down. 8 out of 14 for Caden Clark. 1st and 10 on the 31. Slot left. Single receiver to the right. They're looking, they jammed up it was supposed to be the quick screen.
Wrong.
And Clark's just going to try to run out of bounds. Very interesting, David. I would have thrown the flag, but I'm not officiating.
They dropped the flag at the 25-yard line. You're going to get a personal foul, late hit out of bounds. They're talking about it right now. Ray Washington's going to step back. Yeah, got a dead ball, personal foul, late hit. That's going to be 15. That'll be a first down, Coach.
10th first down. And dermatology and skin cancer consultants, medical, surgical, cosmetic. They're in Jackson and Humboldt. Master Fit Medical, who also sponsors the Titan tickets, leading distributor of medical, surgical, and dental products to healthcare providers. Call it 424-6383. And, of course, the Old Town Spaghetti Store, man, that Monday through Friday, 11 to 2, $5.99 specials of spaghetti and meatball, salad, bread, Carriage House Drive. You can't beat that with a stick. Here we go. 2nd and 1. You don't automatically get the first down on that one. It's 2nd and 1. And we have bonus coverage. Here's the quick screen and led him just a little too much. That's okay. We get to play again.
Yeah, as you listen on your radio here, he just dropped straight back, and he's coming in and the wide receiver screen from the left, and we just overthrew him, or he's got a really good lane right there to take it.
3rd and 1, ball on the 40. This is a possession down. And we will also tell you about Jackson State Community College, their dual enrollment program. And here come the Eagles, 3rd and 1. Clark has a wing back left. That's Hearn. Jackson Taylor behind him. They're going to give. Here's the first down and more. Jackson Taylor rumbles down to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, Jackson Taylor takes it right here, goes over left guard, just absolutely would not be denied. You'll see on the replay here as he comes in, he takes a handoff, he gets right behind that guard who blew him up and takes it down for the first down. That's a big possession, first down. Hey, we're only about 20 yards from being in field goal range.
Pickup of 7. 1st and 10 from the Jackson Christian 47. Going against 3 down linemen. This linebacker will shoot this time. He's up close. Anytime you see him there, it's a screen pass. It's the circle screen. Can he get by? Here's Brooks.
He's gone.
He's got one man to beat. Don't block. Just let the little man run. He's going to take the thing 53 yards on what I call the circle screen. Daniel Brooks, touchdown, Jackson Christian.
Man, what a play. They knew the linebacker's coming in right here, and he blitzes. They just set it up perfectly, let the linemen go downfield, and I'm counting them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, white jerseys. They get the ball to Daniel Brooks. I'm telling you, Brooks takes it. There's nobody going to catch him right there. Good job, Eagles.
Dave, a big extra point coming here by Will Bartell, the excellent specialist. That puts it, if he hits this, it's a 4-point lead. And the field goal does Clarksville Academy no good.
Yeah, and you got to take it out of the hands of their good kicker. Hey, our kicker needs to put their kicker out of the ball game right here.
That's right. We're waiting to snap. The snap is down. The kick is up. It looks good. I mean, it's down the center. It is good. Jackson Christian leads 32-28. Let's take a 30-second timeout on News Talk 101.5.
Mamma mia, kids eat free at Old Town Spaghetti Store. Every Monday, kids eat free per one adult entree. Free pasta, free drink, free ice cream. Dine in only. And every Monday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, adults can enjoy a 3-course pasta meal for just $8.99. Any pasta, any sauce, salad or soup, and Spumoni ice cream, all for just $8.99. If you have to miss Monday, don't miss Lasagna Tuesday for $9.99. A delicious way to start your week Monday and Tuesday at Old Town Spaghetti Store, Carriage House Drive, Jackson.
We are back awaiting the kickoff as Bartell tees it up. Victory Jackson North. Browse the pre-owned inventory. VictoryJacksonNorth.com or come and see them 531 Van Drive, West Tennessee Bone and Joint. Keeping you active. WTBJC.com. Here's Bartell approaching the football. Long line drive. It gets caught at about the 2. Slowly advancing is that Lanston, and he is quick. No, that is the speedster. He's reversing field. We've got no contain over there. 2 men have a chance. There's a block in the back that didn't get called, unless you see a flag, David.
No, there's a little bit of activity that was about 20 yards behind the play, which they're going to let him play a little bit. But I'll tell you what, we did a great job of keeping him from going the distance, Coach.
They switched DeAndre Wilson's side, and he made an excellent return down to the 2. To the 49 of Jackson Christian. And this is workable distance for them. They're only 49 yards away from paydirt with 3:35 to go. And I know they have at least 2 of their timeouts left. They're going to send Sean Scott to the far side. We'll see who the tailback is. The speedster's at the wingback spot. And they give on the play that's hurt us over the right guard. And this time, and they did what? They stood him up. The whistles hadn't blown, and you got to come. Although it looks like Aaron Smith comes up limping, and
with our viewers right here, you could see him. He gets hit right up the middle. He kicks it out to the right-hand side. We get another hit on him, but he doesn't go down. And then 1, 2, 3 blue jerseys make sure he's down with a loss of 3. 2nd and 13,
ball now back in the territory of Clarksville Academy. And again, if you're listening on 101.5, we'll revert to try to call it like radio. Less than 3 minutes, 2:58 and counting in the 4th quarter. Eagles with a 4-point lead. I formation, split right, wing right. Faking, 7-step drop, looking flushed out of the pocket, wanting to run, throwing it away. And I'm not sure what the high school rule is on that.
It's out of the pocket type of thing. Now they're talking about it. Intentional groundings right here. It actually, there's no out of the pocket in high school, but you can throw it. I mean, there's actually what I'm trying to say is there's no intentional groundings. If there's a receiver in there, you can throw it way up.
In other words, if he's in Russia.
Absolutely.
And, of course, we've got Jim the Russian up on top filming the game and doing a great job for you. It is 3rd and 13. DeAndre Wilson, the speedster to the right, trips left. 1 back in the backfield. And now they blow everything dead, and they were going to sprint right towards the man coverage, and that's what they had us in. That's the reason they're able to run this play is they run all the backers and the corners off the line.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you right now, we've got to key on 2 people, number 10 and number 11 right here, the quarterback and that wide receiver. We've got to take them out of this next play.
Let's take a 30-second timeout here on News Talk 101.5.
West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic is proud to announce Dr. Jay Smith has joined their winning team. Dr. Smith grew up in Jackson, and after medical school, there was no other place he wanted to come back to than Jackson. Dr. Jay Smith is ecstatic about the opportunity to serve his local community and be close to friends and family. Since school started back and the sports season is in full gear, when you experience an injury, let West Tennessee Bone and Joint Clinic help you recover quickly. Visit their website, WTBJC.com. West Tennessee's most respected orthopedic practice, serving West Tennessee.
Bonus coverage on 101.5 and, of course, on WNWS.com. Jackson Christian leads 32-28, 2:42, 3rd and 13. trips left, one back in the backfield with Miller Barnett. He's just going to sweep to the left, cuts it up into that seam. He's got good action. He's got the first down, and we have not stopped that play yet, Dave.
No, and there's just nothing cute about it. I mean, Miller Barnett just takes the snap and goes completely to the left side. He's doing it in a zone read. He sees his hole. He cuts it back up. We've got to pursue side to side right there. We got to know that that's where he's going with this.
2:26 and counting, 1st and 10. The ball on the Jackson Christian School 32. Field goal does Clarksville Academy no good. They have to have the touchdown. Now they're going to bring trips to the right this time. Sprinting to his right, no intention of throwing the football, giving ground, trying to cut up the field, and a nice tackle at the sidelines, and that was a good tackle.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. It was in the field of play. Got him hit pretty hard. And once again, you got to remember that 12th and 13th player in this ballgame are the sidelines.
Everett Wells, one of the tacklers.
Yeah, and you know, you push him out, you keep him going, and he can't turn the ball upfield. Good pursuit. Stayed in their lanes. They kept him side to side.
2nd and 10. Ball on the – it's not on the 38 like it's 33. That's much better. 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. Scott and Carter to the left along with another wideout. The speedster, Wilson, to the right. They fake to the fullback. They hit in, and that one is just in and out of the hands of number 13, and he wishes he had it back. Corbin Yarborough, who is a fine defensive back, but he's playing offense right now.
Yeah, Miller Barnett, he couldn't have thrown the ball any better. He puts it right in his breadbasket. He wanted to run and take it, and he ran without the ball. Coach, probably the biggest play of the ball game right here.
It really is. 3rd and 10. King Jewelers, 16B, Conrad Drive of Jackson. Of course, McDonald's, locations in Jackson. Bells, Brownsville, Loving Football. Simmons Bank supports high school athletics here in West Tennessee. And Tennessee Tractor. Go by and tell those folks you heard about them. Trips left. They've sprinted to the left out of this the last few times, but they're going to throw the little swing route. And
yes.
Knifing through there. Get the name. I think it's Trip Hearn,
That's
but
Trip
I may
Hearn.
be premature.
Yeah,
And he went through there like a hot knife through butter.
I don't know why they decided to call that, but they run a complete swing pass to the left, and Trip Hearns just absolutely read it perfectly and blew it up. They're going to take a timeout right here. Coach, talk this over.
Yeah, we're going to take a timeout on WNWS.com and 101.5. A 30-second timeout.
This is Tammy Reed with Hickman Realty Group. What does real estate and football have in common? Both have to have team players. Both are trying to make it to the goal, and in the end, the best team always wins. That's why you need a winning team working for you. With over 75 years combined experience, no other agent or teams come close to the sales of the Reed Nelson team for the past 10 years. Put the team with a winning record to work for you today. Call the Reed Nelson team, Hickman Realty Group, 664-1006. Visit our website at reedteam.com.
And we are back here. 1:43 to go. 4th and 17. Dave, this is the ball game right here.
Yeah, and there's no question right here. You've got to take the quarterback, Miller Barnett, out of this play, and you've got to take DeLonde Wilson out of this play. You put 2 people on them and say, if somebody's going to beat us right here, Coach, it's not going to be them 2.
That's right. Let me remind you about Best One Tire, Mitchell's Body, Lonnie Cobb, Old Country Auto, Tennessee Tractor, Simmons Bank, some of our fine sponsors. Tell them you heard them. They're going to bring trips right in the backfield, and we can't see who the tailback is with Barnett. Barnett's dropping, looking, cranks up the javelin, overshoots his target, and I know I was ahead. The ball goes over on downs to the Eagles in a real white knuckler.
I'm telling you, we've been in these games all year long, and you'll see on this replay right here, he steps back, throws it to the right-hand side. He's actually got a man open a little bit. He's a little bit open, but overthrows it. Now Jackson Christian can ice this thing away with the Cougars only having 1 timeout left.
Bonus coverage here on News Talk 101.5 and on WNWS.com. The Jackson Christian School Eagles have 1 minute 38 seconds to hold on to that football, and they've used a patchwork line because they've subbed several people. Colton Nash not in there at the ball game. Stanfield has come back in at one point. We'll check and see if he's still out there. Got the H-back Hearn in there. Clark at quarterback. One man, Jackson Taylor in the backfield. Here come the linebackers trying to time it. Jackson Taylor breaks through at the 40.
Hang on to the football.
He's holding on. They're going to try to target the 45, and they're playing more tug-of-war, and he's going to get a first down and win the tug-of-war battle. First down, Jackson Christian And, Dave, that might do it right there.
Well, there's no question that's going to do it. He had contact at the 40-yard line. He gained 2 other people holding on to him at about the 43. Coach, that play ends on the on the Cougars' 48-yard line, and they're going to call their last timeout right here to try to stop the clock. You're about to see my favorite formation.
Yeah, absolutely. With that, we'll take a 30-second timeout with the Eagles leading on News Talk 101.5.
Sakura set the standard in West Tennessee for Japanese sushi rolls and hibachi grill items. By popular demand, we have added a Chinese menu. For starters, egg drop and sweet and sour soups. Entrees include chicken broccoli, General Tso's chicken, Mongolian beef, sweet and sour chicken, and lo mein with your choice of meat. For a limited time, Sakura is offering 2 new entrees, lobster and fried rice, and hot kung pao chicken. Sakura at 70 Carriage House. Dine in, delivery, or call in for pickup at 664-2878.
We are back in a real white knuckler, 1 minute, 27 seconds. It's 1st and 10 on the Clarksville Academy 48-yard line. It's been a hard-fought game between 2 hard-hitting teams.
This is where I just don't like the shotgun snap.
The linebackers come and see the Sam linebacker snugging out. He backs off. But when they sneak it, he's coming back. He's tipped his hand. Here's the handoff to Jackson Taylor. He breaks through. They're pulling at his arms, but he's going to stretch and be close to another first down. But I'm like you, Dave, let's wrap that loaf of bread up.
Yeah, at this point, we do not need the yardage, especially after this first down. And they did have one more timeout, and Clarksville Academy just called their last timeout. You're about to see that formation now.
You're listening to News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com. Let's take a 30-second timeout with the Eagles leading.
Kenny Sutherland of 5-Star Realty has one goal in mind, and that is helping you get top dollar for your home. If you're looking to score the home of your dreams, then Kenny Sutherland and 5-Star Realty is for you. With listings throughout Jackson and the surrounding area and a price range that is sure to work for you. Kenny has nearly 25 years of sales and customer service and specializes in representing buyers and sellers in the purchases and sales of new construction, homes, land, and investment properties. Call Kenny today at 444-1164 or find him online at kennysutherland.com.
We are back here, 1:16. The Eagles break the huddle. Mind you, Sonic of Jackson with 6 locations in Jackson help bring you this. The Hughes Eye Clinic, and they're helping you bring what looks like. Let's don't get premature because there can always be a fumble, but Dave, 2nd and 2 for the Eagles. Now the referee stops.
Yes.
Jackson Christian wants a timeout.
Somebody got on the headphones right here and said, look, we can take the snap and we can fall on it, and we're going to get the 40-second clock to go around, and you just do the math right here. 40 plus 40 is 80. We got 116 right here. Hey, that's all we need.
Let's go through this sponsor list very quickly, and we'll keep it here on 101.5. Bonus coverage, Sarah of Jackson at 189 Stonebridge. They have Chevrolet, Cadillac, GMC, Buick, and Kia. Jackson State Community College with their dual enrollment program. You can either go to jscc.edu or to call them at 425-2601. Victory Honda North. Browse their pre-owned inventory. Go to victoryjacksonnorth.com. Eagles coming back out, and we'll tell you West Tennessee Bone and Joint, keeping you active, WTBJC.com. And, of course, dermatology and skin cancer consultants at DermanSkinCancer.com.
We're going to take the snap from center 5 yards back and fall down.
Here we go. This is a form of the victory formation. And he goes down, and they can't stop the clock again. David, 37, so we can run 37 seconds off of the clock.
We just have to snap it one more time. I mean, we've got plenty of time right here. As a matter of fact, if you wanted to, go ahead and take the 5-yard delay and then snap it one more time. That's a ball game. 51
seconds and counting. Don't forget about Old Town Spaghetti Store. And they're special at 11 to 2, Monday through Friday, $5.99 on Carriage House Drive. And, of course, Master Fit Medical, a leading distributor of medical, surgical, and dental products to healthcare providers. And now
that's going to be
that's going to do it. 30 seconds will run off. This game is over. Jackson Christian has won 32-28, the happy final. And we're going to take a 3-minute break, and come back and wrap up this game for you.